All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Sunday night stream. I almost missed the end of the timer because I was fucking around with something on Spotify, but thank you for joining me. Those of you who are already here, we're going to be listening to music recommendations from you guys. Of course, it's a classic song reaction stream. We did a little surprise worst album listening stream over the past week. That was Wednesday or Thursday. For those of you that came out to that, you know what we suffered through. We're forever trauma bonded on that. But anyways, I hope you've recovered, those of you who were at that one and made your way over to this one. And if you haven't seen already, I dropped the top 10 worst albums of 2023 today right here on the main channel. So that's out now. Catching up with the chat now. Good to see some of you guys. CC, what's up, dude? I saw your email about the Saviors instrumentals. Thank you for sending that to me. I'm actually excited to give those a listen because just the delectable quality of the instrumentals, just even with the vocals from everything that we've heard. I'm excited. All right, let me make sure I've got everything correct in the settings, and we will go ahead and launch into this, see what we've got. You know what? Why don't I hit you guys with a song while we're feeling this out, while I'm pulling up on my windows and all that good stuff. I would say this is probably a contender for my favorite song of the year so far. Obviously, it's still January, so how much does that really mean? But this came out just in time, actually, to be eligible for my list for the coming year. It was released on December 1st, 2023. So while I'm getting my shit together, here is Drifting by Night Tapes. Such a unique voice. I fucking love it. They're really not. I mean, yes, there is some pitching, but it's a lot more minor than I think that you might think it is. Hey, thank you, Fali, Brandon, Film Fan, Squirrel and Flannel, everyone else that's already sent ones in, Ooga Booga, Mr. Drown, Steven, We Are Not Worthy, thank you guys. If you want to add a song to the queue and have it play sooner rather than later, hit the top link in the description. And let me turn this music down. Apologies, I know that's probably going to be a little loud. Reddit message? No. I don't know if I have messages open on there or not, because you know how there's so much spam on these platforms. You comment on a subreddit somewhere, and then you just get DMs from all kinds of bots. I think I may have turned off messaging on there, so unfortunately, no. I don't believe I did, Jen. Good to see you though, dude. Anyways, that's just a recommendation from me. If you don't like it, that's fine. It's just a vibe, definitely a Nighttimes vibe from Night Tapes. It makes sense. Oh wow, that's no way. Wow, Mr. Drown. Okay, wow. That is crazy. I swear to God, this is how you know I don't look at the queue ahead of time, so as to not see what all is coming up. I just go in the order they come in. Lola Young, Wish You Were Dead. More people are here now. We're going to listen to this killer song. You already know that I love it since I played it. Thank you, Mr. Drown, but here we go. Wish You Were Dead by Lola Young. This came up in my YouTube recommended about a week or so ago, and I ended up checking it out, and I'm really glad I did. I didn't nail the outro, Nunez. I nailed the radio intro, not the outro. Fuck me nice. Good choice, Mr. Drown. I gotta say, the taste is popping out tonight, right out of the gate. No, that was just pure coincidence that I just chose to play that. It was one of the recent songs in my liked songs, and I wanted to like play something for the start of the stream. That's crazy. Yeah, this is my first time listening to Lola. I actually saved another Lola Young track. I can't remember the name of it, but it was the other single that she put out before this one. I like that it feels a lot more like authentic to a representation of what a toxic relationship might actually look like, rather than the he said you said. Yeah, I don't know. I can't think of anything. Just some whiny like watered down Blink-182 type lyrics. He said I'm walking out the door as he screamed at the floor. She said I'm not doing this again because I'm sleeping with your friend. Damn, that's actually fire. That was on the spot. We'll take that. Radio DJ John just spit some fucking flames right here on the Five Fingers of Death or whatever it's called on Sway in the Morning. Just nailed that freestyle, no beat, acapellas only. No, I'm fucking with Lola Young pretty heavy on this single for sure, and I really do like how it was written. If anyone's just joining us, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Do me a favor, hit the like button on the stream so that more people know that we are live right now. And if you want to send in a song, hit the top link that is pinned to the chat or else in the description. Song plays longer based on the donation amount, and just make sure you include the YouTube link with it. Love that little wow wow. Wow. Really love like how like that is just fucking that little almost like wave of distortion or whatever you would call it. Just a nice touch to keep this song really engaging. Like I've probably, I like songs. I save stuff that I hear all the time, and a lot of times it's just as like a bookmark. Like, hey, I want to come back to this. Some of the stuff I unsave pretty quick. This stayed in rotation, and I've already listened to it a handful of times, and I have no problem listening to it back to back here. So I think that says everything. Hey, thank you, Blaze. Thanks for sending one in. Sounds like an Oliver Tree song. Damn. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that comparison. You don't always hear the C-bomb. It's, you just really, you feel the heat of that moment. Like, just enough, like, grit and rasp to the mix and to her voice to really make this, like... And the band is just fucking killing it. These guitars are sick. Another one of my favorites of the year so far, for sure. Hell yeah. Wow, voice crack. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was Lola Young. Wish You Were Dead. Bro, Streamlabs, completely out of line here. That's false. Requests are not closed, but thank you, anyways, for trying. Cloudbot, I swear to God, man, we had a talk before the stream, and I thought that you were going to be better. Do better. Are your commands even working right now, Cloudbot? We're going to have a huge problem if I type HOF and that playlist isn't linked. Okay. That's what I thought. John from ARTV threatening a chatbot for, I don't know. We probably got an hour's worth of footage at this point that we could put in a compilation. Berating Streamlabs. All right, let's see what we've got up next. It's called Like That. Streamlabs is happy drunk tonight. Happy-go-lucky drunk. All right, Steven sent this one in. Steven629. Hey, John. Tonight I'm sending you a song from another favorite album I heard this year. She's Back by Mary Steele. The album usually has a lot of slower cuts, but this more upbeat track is one of my favorites off of it. So this is Like That by... Sorry, put it in the chat. Mary Steele. Boom. Pop that in the chat. Is Brad doing another one of those cursing videos? Like either if it like unnecessary cursing ruined or helped a song or something like that? But that's funny you mentioned the Fratellis. I was watching, what were we watching? It might have been Ink Master, the tattoo show. And somebody mentioned something about a tattoo artist, I believe, named Chelsea Dagger. And then obviously that made me, I was like, okay, I have to listen to the song now. It's almost giving me a little bit of like a Maggie Rogers vibe, but maybe like slightly more like, I don't know. I don't think maybe Western would be the vibe over. I don't think it's really a country vibe. Maybe Western would be better. I don't know why I'm picturing like Arizona or something. And some sunshine. And this is new? It definitely has kind of a 90s nostalgia to it. Maybe Haim is the closest thing that I can think of to what it reminds me of. Melodic Canvas. Yeah, but what did we really expect? I mean, you know what? It did surprise me that I will say that he gave it a 3 to Saviors. But like, yeah, holy shit, man. A 3 to Saviors. Well, I don't know why he bothers to still review Green Day and all of these other bands that he clearly can't stand. Like, hey, I gave AJR like 3 chances, and I'm like, unless they like show that they're shaking this shit up, I'm out. I am so sorry I talked over the solo. I gotta hear that again. I dig this. I'm gonna say first save of the night for me. Would have been the second one if had I not heard Lola's track. It's almost got like Pat Benatar energy or something. Like maybe like Hit Me With Your Best Shot. Almost getting a little bit of that. And some of the funness, the lively guitar. Definitely like a live guitar sound. Mr. Drown, thank you, dude. So how was everyone's week as we close off there with that track and move on to something that's probably going to ruin your week just a bit because it's Tom McDonald featuring Ben Shapiro, sent in by a user, We Are Not Worthy of Existence. I'm asking how your week was because, you know, this is last chance, last moments of sanity in case you've had a great one. Tom McDonald, take it away. And if this gets too fucking insane, I haven't heard this, obviously, but if this gets too fucking, like, racist or whatever else, we'll see. We'll see. You never know how many lines he's going to cross. So I will just say it now. Fair warning, political warning. Tom McDonald, if you're not familiar, is a Canadian rapper that grifts to the right wing of America, even though he is not an American citizen and therefore cannot vote in the USA. He is a Class A grifter elite that gets all of the people that want to own the libtards buying his tracks on iTunes for 99 cents so he can get #1 on iTunes which means fucking jack shit in the 2020s. Like, who buys songs on iTunes other than stans mass buying things like Ariana Grande, BTS to get that number one, baby? It only took 14 remixes for Ariana, but she got there, man. So earned, he said in the most sarcastic terms possible. Holy shit. All right, I'm stalling. Facts by Tom McDonald and Ben Shapiro. I assume this is new, but it sounds like something that would have come out, like, I don't know, back in the facts don't care about your feelings era from Ben Shapiro. Owning the libs. 2 days ago, this was uploaded. Holy shit. Is this beat sampling what I think it is? Is that... Holy fuck. It sounds like... You know what it sounds like. Falling in Reverse, right? Like right out of the gate. Is this sampling that? The fucking message that came in with this song. Hey John, curious on what you think of this new track leading up to Scaring the Hoes too. Oh buddy, this'll scare the hoes. This'll scare everybody that with brain cells. Muslims are terrorists. Every liberal is 3 seconds in and transphobia. Exactly. Like, holy shit, I can't even fucking like breathe, and he's being fucking like homophobic, racist, white pride. Like, my god, dude. If every Caucasian's a bigot, I guess every Muslim's a terrorist. Every liberal is right. I don't want to talk to folks who don't get it. Go woke, go broke, no hope, it's pathetic. Pro-choice, pronouns, pro-love, you're progressive, but you ain't pro-gun, no one to protect it. Dude, every fucking line is just spoon-feeding these fucking brain-dead right-wingers. It's like fucking feeding a baby. Just, suckle on the bosom of Tom McDonald and Tucker Carlson. Let me tuck you in at night. And get something off the teeth there. The lip tarts. You know, I gotta hate trans kids. I gotta say something fucking horrible. I love being white. I'm proud of being white. I'm a horrible fucking person, and my family is probably so embarrassed to even be associated with me. But it is what it is. Holy fuck. Buzzword bingo, Jay. Boom. Beautifully put. Buzzword bingo. That's all this is. It's what I was getting at, is that it's tailor-made for these people who live in the algorithm echo chambers of the right wing. And don't get me wrong, echo chambers in general are extremely dangerous, no matter what the agenda is, politics, music, whatever. All of these things are technically hierarchies with levels to them. But it's just insane how, like, tailor-made it is for them. Like, obviously, people these days on the right wing will even be like, oh, if Fox News even mentions something vaguely resembling, like, truth and liberals in the same sentence, they're like, well, they're fucking lying. Because it's not what they're used to being fucking spoon-fed. Oh, the algorithm on fucking TikTok or Facebook or whatever keeps feeding them their, man, kids these days are just dressing up like queer cats and pissing in litter boxes in the fucking gymnasium floors, and it's just, what in God's name has our country come to? With like zero evidence for these things actually happening and that schools are doing any such thing. It's insane, like, how fast. What's the first thing that happens? I'm going on a political rant here, but it deserves it because it's Tom fucking McDonald. What's the first thing that you see when fascism takes over? Huh? Books being banned? Burned? History doesn't repeat itself. Scary times, y'all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. We ain't selling drugs, we ain't gonna overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. I don't care if I offend you. I was put here to upset you. You can cry and you can scream, you can riot in the streets. You defunded the police, now there's no one to protect you. Bruh, the police weren't doing fucking jack shit before any kind of defunding, most of which has been extremely unsuccessful, by the way. If you even glance at a fucking headline outside of your echo chamber, I mean, watch American Nightmare on Netflix that literally just came out, a documentary about all of the evidence in the world being there, and the cops are just like, nope. Not to get too heated, but my face is already turning red, so I'll just go ahead and quote a classic NWA and say, fuck the police. They're not your fuck. It's propaganda, like kids being taught, like, oh, go find a friendly police officer. Bitch, they don't give a shit about you most of the time. I don't. There's obvious exceptions, but what the fuck is this? This is Ben. Of course, this is Ben. I was like, who the fuck is this nasally freak? Oh shit, it's Ben Shapiro. Oh my god, he's owning me with facts and logic. God, I can't argue with facts and logic. You know what he can argue with, though? Literal science. Huh, but we're not going to talk about that.
Let's look at the stats. I've got the facts. My money like Lizzo, my pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke.
Don't be a...
Look at the graphs.
What was that bar about WAP in a yarmulke?
My pockets are fat. Homie, I'm epic. Don't be a wap. Dog, it's a yarmulke. Homie, no cap. Look at the...
Lord, bear me strength.
Look at my charts. You're blowing money on strippers and cars. You go into prison.
There's the strength. Thank you, Fali. I appreciate you setting the songs in. Guys, I am going to need something to wash this out of my mouth. Please, request soap and top leg.
I just did this for fun. All my people download this. Let's get a billboard #1. This ain't rap. This ain't money, cars and clothes. We ain't selling drugs. We ain't gonna...
Believe it or not, it is not AI. Yeah, I know some people seem to think it's AI, but no, it's real. I double checked. If you look under most YouTube videos, even if it's like somebody else re-uploading it, you can check like the copyright claim or whatever, and it will usually have like the album art and the artist and all that good stuff, if it's actually something.
Overdose. We ain't pushing guns, ain't promoting stripper poles. We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes.
We won't turn your sons into thugs or your daughters into hoes. It's just like, I don't know. Does Tom ever just like at least like once a day just look in the mirror and think to himself, my God, like I'm fucking hideous. Not just his appearance, mind you, or the choices he makes with his hair, but just the grift. Do you think there's any soul in there whatsoever, or if it's just like, man, this money's too fucking good, man. Fuck everything. Here's my soul, right wing. And if that somehow stops being the grift, then I'm sure he'll find a way to be like, now I'm an independent. And fuck. Tom McDonald gets me heated, man. Dude, this song is cringe and so are you, ARTV. Just talk about music. I am, fool. What do you think this song is about? Just keep it about the music as we're listening to the fucking most, like, transphobic, homophobic, racist fucking song of all time. Dude, just keep it about the music. Shut the fuck up. This one song has extended the stream by 30 minutes.
You just try to get attention, being triggered's all you have. You mad, you mad, you mad. You blame everybody else for every problem that you can. You sad, you sad, you sad. I will never say I'm sorry, I ain't taking nothing back.
Oh, mic drop. Holy shit. Bruh, he ain't never apologizing, bruh. Just fucking...
I don't care if I offend you.
Yo, what's good, Kyle? Good to see you, dude. What would Ben do? And is he implying that Ben Shapiro is like Jesus Christ? Because of like, what would Ben do? What would Jesus do? Those fucking bracelets from back in the day.
If you want my pronouns, I'm the man who don't respect you.
That's the end of the song. That's the fucking last bar. Wow. Hey, fuck everything about your identity and existence, even despite the fact that it doesn't affect my life in any way whatsoever. Fuck your existence. Mic drop. This has been Tom McDonald. Fucking choke on a downwards thumb. Fuck off. On to the next one. On to the next one. Please. Whew. Is it hot in here or is it just me? After that heated fucking I got no tolerance or patience. All right, Squirrel in Flannel, what you got for us? Thank you, Timmy, Nick Mathis, and Elijah, who just sent songs in. Keep them rolling, guys. Wash that Tom McDonald taste out of our mouths collectively, please. So this is one that I never got around to passing along, and one that subsequently made my year-end list for 2023. Right on, Telenova. I love the name of the artist. We would watch some telenovelas back in the day for Spanish class. Brings back high school memories. Verano de Amor. Haunted. Not a Taylor Swift cover. Oh God, Ascension. I'm so sorry. We're gonna send out a positive vibe that discovery isn't made. Let's hope so, Blaze. Let's hope so for our sanity. My brain I'm experiencing brain swelling after that. Wait, so Fax didn't get a save? Jordan, I was weighing it out with facts and logic, and I subsequently determined to use science instead and throw it in a garbage pail somewhere on the other side of the planet, away from me. Thank you so much, Dan B339. And thank you, Danny Oli, for sending a song in. Love that username. Danny Oli. Pass me the Formuoli. Oh, yeah, Film Fan. I got you, dude. Yeah. I'll open it up when yours comes up. You are next, so I'll just pop that open in another tab. And I can start it at the 13-second mark for you. This has got a really pleasant vibe to it. It's just, there's kind of like a glowing, familiar feel to it. But there's I don't know, the strings give it a little bit of almost like walking on water because I'm a ghost of this situation type of atmosphere. I'm into it. That bass is carrying some weight too. Hey, thank you so much, Laguna Blue. Yeah, that was a vibe. That just, especially that ending, it just really felt like it got to a nice crescendo, I guess, there for that final chorus where everything really came together. I wasn't like immediately in love with the vocals, but they definitely grew on me. It felt a little plain at first, but I warmed up to it for sure. Harry, thank you so much. Appreciate you, dude. Now let's listen to this one. Let's skip in, as promised. Centralia, Whenever You Please. Film Fan, what's up, dude? Good to see you. appreciate you. You already know. 13 seconds. Here we go. Oh, my bad. Little post-hardcore from Connecticut. This is off of a 2023 album, That Which Feeds on Life, that came out last April. Damn, the riffs are like surprising. I feel like I'm like watching two people going back and forth in like a really fast, sped up weightlifting competition. Yeah, I got 90s pop vibes from that too, Blake. Good call. Nerf Herder. I've seen that name before, Grum. Stick around. We're going to be taking a free request here soon. We'll do one more after this, and then I'm going to take my first free request of the night. I'm sorry, two more after this, and then we'll do the first free request of the night. Definitely got a little bit of a Silverstein vibe almost going on in the cleaner sections. A lot of intensity there, thrashing about, reminded me a little bit of the 2000s post-hardcore scene. With a little 2010s, early 2010s Silverstein. I'm trying to think of exactly who it is it reminds me of. I can't quite put a finger on. Yeah, that was pretty fire, dude. I dig it. Thumbs up. Not necessarily something I would like save and seek out all the time, but like that sound is definitely a classic sound for a reason. Like that post-hardcore vibe with a harsher vocalist that actually feels somewhat compelling instead of just wildly thrashing about. I appreciated it. For sure. All right, let me move on to the next one here since I had opened that one in another tab. All right, let's see what Brandon gave us here with milk toast. Uh-oh, milk toast. Elon broke that word out for that Green Day tweet. Consulted with the Big Brain Dictionary. Ooh, I know this. Helmet, dude, hell yeah. Throwing it way back to the 90s, man. Good choice, dude. This record is sick. I checked it out. I don't think I heard the full record until about a year or two ago, but I loved it when I did. Yes, I have heard the new Alkaline Trio album. I dig it. I think it might be their best, at least my favorite, since maybe Agony and Irony. I'm really liking it. Like the new Smile album, too. Read the Room is just fucking incredible. This is Helmet, by the way. Brandon said, what's up? I've been listening to a lot of 90s grungy post-hardcore and been getting heavily into these guys. The bass line in this is sinister. Diabolical. I agree. I feel that, Ascension. Just a palate cleanser in general. God, that is just like a wall. This is off of their album, Betty, I want to say? Is that right? I'm a sucker for raw drums that sound like they've been recorded in someone's garage. Yeah. I think this was their first or second record, too. Definitely has that really, I don't know, just visceral, raw punch to it that makes it feel more alive. Yes, Betty. All right, cool. Cool. Betty it is. It's just a steady fucking head bopper, you know what I mean? Like with that bass groove flowing through it. Oh, that's... Their snare is hot.
Give it up for
Definitely a
Sister.
thumbs up for
Brilliant.
Helmet, Brandon. Thank you, dude. Oh, here we go. All right, we're taking a free request after this, but for now, we're going to listen to Jungle, Back on 74. Faye Lee sent this one in. Been a fan for a while, but never caught a stream. Well, thank you. Welcome to the first stream that you've caught. Linked my fave song at the minute. Glad to see it make the hottest 100 this weekend, too. Nice. Jungle. So, hottest 100, I'm assuming, in the UK. I believe they're from the UK, but I think they do the hottest 100 in Australia as well with Triple J. Helmet dropped an album back in November. Yeah, I knew they were still around, but I did not know that they were still putting out music. You guys can go ahead and start. I'm going to take a free request from the general chat. If you're not able to send one in or you're not planning to, completely understand. I want to keep this open to the rest of the chat, though. So leave the name of the song and the artist. Please don't spam it. Maybe like once every 15, 30 seconds. Don't go too crazy with it. And I will pick at random. Hey, thank you, Squirrel. Appreciate you, dude. Little Bee Gees vibes on this. Staying alive. I love that Jungle song a couple of years ago. Talk About It was so good. This is super smooth. That bass is seductive. I'm going to give it a save. I forgot to check out their... I didn't hear super positive things about the album compared to their past work, but that track definitely caught my attention. Back on 74. There we go. Boom. Saved. Thank you, Faye. Appreciate you sending that in. Solid chill vibe, if nothing else, right? Thumbs up. All right, I'm going to give you guys like 30 more seconds, and then we will pick our first free request of the night from the chat. And if I land on someone that's already sent one in, we will go again. Gotta stay hydrated. All right, here we go. And stop. All right. We landed on Simon Deere, The Feeling, Fill My Little World. All right. Congrats, Simon. Let me pop this into YouTube real quick. The Feeling, Fill My Little World. All right. There's a music video for it. This came out, well, at least it was posted 14 years ago. Wow. Wow. If yours didn't get picked, don't fret. We'll do at least one or two more throughout the night. I've never heard this, for the record. I love the tone of his guitar already. When did this come out? It must have been the 2005. Holy shit. That's the year I got into music. I have a feeling this might be right up my alley. I'm such a sucker for that era and nostalgia, and for finding things that I haven't heard from that time, especially from the UK. Let's go. Let me turn this up just a hair. I love that the accent is so thick. I don't know. It does something. It stimulates something in my brain, man. In reality, you're not so keen to show me anything, and I thought you liked me. Hey, It's got a little bit of like a commercial jingle vibe to it, but I don't hate it with like those kind of jaunty pianos in the background. But that hook and the melody, I guess I should say, is so catchy. Oh, no way. That's crazy. The bassist is married to Sophie Ellis-Bextor, a.k.a. Murder on the Dance Floor, Saltburn. Yeah, all this great music from the early to mid-2000s from the UK is now coming into my life. I'm here for it. Oh, hell yeah, CC. That sounds like a blast, dude. Yo, thank you again for sending over those instrumentals. I think he reminds me a little bit of the vocalist from the Kaiser Chiefs. Are they from... I'm trying to... You know what? I'm just going to look it up instead of guessing. Why bother guessing? I can look it up. English. Okay. From Sussex. I don't know why I was thinking Scotland, maybe, was going to be my guess. Funny in a good way that everyone's now discovering Murder on the Dance Floor. Yeah. I had never heard it somehow, and I now love that song, despite not even liking the movie. Oh yeah, we gotta put this in the 2000s mix. Oh, that's a little bit of bliss right there. Ha! I accidentally typed in "feel my little heart." Can you feel my little heart? Light up. Fill my little world by the feeling. There we go. Super catchy. I love that the pianos seem to get a little bit more like playful or whimsical as it went on too. Great track. Wow. It's just always fun to hear stuff again from that era for the first time. Like stuff that I know has been around for 20 years, but damn, that's my first time. Now we're going into a totally different vibe. Thanks to Blaze. We're going to listen to Megan Thee Stallion, Hiss. So Megan and Nicki have beef now. Oh boy. Who does Nicki Minaj not have beef with, I feel like, though? Ha!
I just want to kick this shit off by saying, fuck y'all. I ain't got to clear my name on a motherfucking
All right,
thing.
so I guess this is going to be a diss track on Nicki. So Megan and Nicki have beef now, and for the record, Nicki is just pathetic and obsessed beyond belief, and I thought Megan kind of clapped with fire here. I may be in the minority, but we'll see. Well, I will say that I liked Megan Thee Stallion's Cobra track, and especially the rock remix with Spirit Blacks. That went way harder than it had any right to.
Every time I get mentioned, one of y'all bitch ass niggas get 24 hours of attention. I'm finna get this shit off my chest and lay it to rest.
I've never understood how people prop up Nicki Minaj. I've been saying this shit for over a decade.
Ay, I feel like Mariah Carey. Got these niggas so obsessed. My pussy so famous, might get managed by Kris Jenner next. He can't move on, can't let it go. He hook nose full of that Tina Snow. And since niggas need Megan help to make money, bitch, come be my hoe. All of you bitches is wig on the Bible. Talking shit for a no one can find you. I can never be judged by a bitch that was dancing, making R. Kelly go viral. Hey, I'm sexy as fuck and I'm freaky. Get whoever I want, any meanie. Why the fuck would I stay with a nigga that's weak in the sheets and don't know how to please me? Bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. Say he fuck Megan and now he the topic. These niggas thinking they lower the value. All this free promo, I'm turning to profit. Hey, when a nigga be kissing and telling, say he'll play up, but he in his feelings.
She's only threatened by people that she can't control. Nicki, that is.
These hoes mad at Megan's law. I don't really know what the problem is, but I guarantee y'all don't want me started. Bitch, you a pussy. Never finna check me. Every chance you get, bitch, y'all weak ass wanna dress me. Bitches swear they cheat, but the G must stand for goofy.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way, Trains. It was we got off to a bad start. Me and Megan Thee Stallion.
dumb every time y'all celebrate fake news. Using my name for likes and views. I don't give a fuck what y'all
I mean, she's
make
not
trend,
wrong.
bitch, I still win. Nigga, ain't you here? I ain't scared of dick. Any man go against me, I handle shit. I'm a Teflon done in the courtroom. They be throwing
That beat's
dirt on
hard.
shit stick. All these little rap niggas so fraud. Xanax be they hardest bars. These niggas hate on BBLs and be walking around with the same scars. Real curvy, no etching. Niggas fight to get in my section. Don't speak on my body count if the dick ain't worth coming back for seconds. Cosplay.
Dude, this actually hits.
Accents. Posted in another nigga hood like a bad pig. I'm a big dog bitch, can't live since me. Hoes give views when they tryna diss.
This is the kind of rap that I'm into, you know? Like, fucking give me some bars, give me some thought behind it, give me some fucking actual fire and passion. I don't care what it is you're fired up about, instead of this just same old bullshit. Like, I don't know. Just, there's a gajillion out there. I say there's a gajillion metalcore bands out there. There's a gajillion generic as fuck rappers and rap bars out there. So that's what makes me appreciate this, is like when something good does come along, it's like, oh shit, yeah, there it is.
Have fans, they bots. These bitches don't have ass, they shots, and they still tuned in if they fans or not. Allegations from the opposition.
Thank you for that literal fact, Ethan. Much appreciated.
Bottom line is I'm still rich. You making bad and I'm still good. Bringing up who might have fucked, and the bottom line is they still would. I just wanna fuck my nigga in peace, but all my old niggas still love me. Niggas ain't hit this pussy in years. Damn, I knew my shit was heat. None of you niggas was wifey material. None of you niggas was worth all the drama. None of you niggas was hitting it raw and mad. I'm not one of your baby mamas.
All right. I saved it. Let's tossing that in my hip hop vibes playlist too. So this just dropped a couple of days ago. Okay. Yeah, I thought the Spirit Box collab was really dope. For nothing. On the internet typing that shit to me. Write him a letter or something. Say, bitch. Hell yeah. I don't know. I kind of, to mirror what Trains was saying a minute ago about the just getting off to a bad start or whatever, I do think that can cloud your judgment of an artist for a little bit. But WAP, not a great first impression, I don't think, especially, I mean, I think rightfully, my disdain for Cardi B, just up to that point, that was not my introduction to Cardi B. But it was my introduction to Meg. It was an unfair one, and I have since reevaluated. I definitely think she's very talented. Don't love a lot of her music, don't like a lot of her music, but I got a lot more respect than I used to, especially with the whole Tory Lanez situation. Like, that's a different story. All right, Mr. Drown, what do we got here? Paris, Texas. Everybody's safe until... You're probably not wrong about Sam Fender. You're probably not wrong. Sounds like Genesis Owusu.
My heart is like a drum. I can't say what I want. My conscience weighs a ton. There's nowhere I can run. I thought it would be fun if I grab everyone inside the room and decided they're all done and do them something foul, like burn them to the ground. I don't feel safe and sound.
Little punchy post-punk rhythm. Simple but hooky.
Gunshots, played on my nurseries. I lost real cousins in the robbery. Fast food cigarettes in my arteries. Rapper Dan make it back off the catalog. Real thief turned that into a sing-along. My brother laid out, mixed wrong pills. Ironies that he got it from an MD. Somehow he would thought that would have stopped me. Pop 1, pop 2 on Pop Star. Who's trying to see a real G.O.D.? You can see it in my face, I'm a hard. You will never get my
Damn, back-to-back hip-hop dubs. I like this blend of, like, alternative, like I said, alternative and post-punk with hip-hop. Almost got a little bit of, like, a Kid Cudi vibe here. Damn, I think we're headed for another save. Jesus.
I'm walking in this bitch. I'm flawless in this bitch.
Yeah, I gathered that they were a duo. I figured based on the two names, I'm assuming representing the locations they were from originally.
Death on my mind, I got death on the way. Is death on the streets or is death in the sky? Die being fly, that's death in disguise. Scythe in my cornea, had death in my eyes.
There's life in my cornea, but death in my eye. Damn. There's some kind of funny bars and clever ones on here. I'm into the vibe and some silly ones. But it's fun. Yeah. I'm hyped on that. I liked it. Who's Paris and who's Texas? Yeah, exactly. I'm not sure. All right, Faley, what have you got for us here? King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. You never know what to expect. I feel like we're always going to be like diffusing a bomb when trying to decode what genre we're going to get from them next. We've been exposed to some of their music through the stream. I know some of their music. There's just so much. I don't know a ton of their full albums, but Nonagon Infinity and Poly, you know what? I'm not even going to try and say it because I always fuck it up, but you know which one I'm talking about. Definitely two of my favorites from them. But let's check out this one. I'm going to assume this is from their metal album. Gaia Monster. Yeah, this is from last year, and I believe they put out a metal record last year. A little heavy metal. I already got some like big Mad Max energy. Hey, Nicholas Gallagher, thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you for sending one in. Requests are still open, guys, if you would like to add something to the queue. Beach House are not my favorite artist or band, no. But I would say they're in my top 20. I definitely love them. A ton. What do I think of Turnover? I like Turnover. I just tend to prefer Good Nature and Back. Not really super into the past two albums much at all. We're having some wins tonight. We lose hard, but we win harder. They nail that kind of 80s metal sound really well. It's crazy how this is a band of chameleons. Yeah, we just need the Beavis and Butthead. Better than 72 seasons? I don't know. I'm going to have to ponder that for 72 seconds. I've determined that yes, by a landslide. Yeah, I do kind of worry for the band members' health, both physically and mentally, with as much as they do in King Gizzard. Bums up, I think I can safely say. Their vocalist, I know that there's more than one person in the band that sings, but still, he's able to transform that voice. You can just see the flames shooting up on the stage behind it that could be playing around this track. Oh, Al. Al. Never change. Or do. Or don't. Yo, what's good, Chase? The best way to do it is honestly here on these streams, just through the Streamlabs link. If you want to guarantee a play, then hit that link and you can just send any YouTube link along with the donation. Thanks, dude. I believe so, Blaze. They've either been thumbs up or else saves. Other than Tom McDonald had his farm. You know, Tom McDonald should be isolated from society, so I'll just let the ostracizing begin. Thank you, Faley. Appreciate that. 2 great selections that you've sent us. Much appreciated. Both I and the chat have been digging. Steven, thank you, dude, for sending another one in. I'm going to go ahead and approve the next batch. We've got about a dozen in there now, which is funny because Hannah sent me something earlier today on Instagram about the Cheaper by the Dozen cast. I guess did some sort of like mini reunion or something, and like, holy shit. Wow, that movie was a remake of like a 60s movie, but the 2000s version with Steve Martin. Seeing what everyone looked like now was a bit of a mindfuck. I'm old. All right, I believe this is Elijah's own music here. It's a self-produced. I'm a self-produced artist from Salem, Oregon, and I've been a fan of your channel for many years. Hope you enjoy the song. Right on. Thank you, Elijah. Elijah Ryder, Nothing Seems to Change. Ooh, that was smooth. A little bit of a Nothing Nowhere vibe there, some of his older shit, which is what I was a lot more into. Really nice guitar in the high end there too. Like my left ear is getting tickled with those little riffs. Damn, Jamal. That's just all around not cool at all. Dude, I really, really enjoyed that. I hate that it went away before I could even... Let me catch the name again. Hold on. Damn, I hadn't hit the previous media yet. There we go. Elijah Ryder, Nothing Seems to Change. Good stuff, dude. I really enjoyed that. Definitely a thumbs up. And that's it. Is that it? That's your first track? If so, if I'm reading that from the chat correctly, then wow. Congrats. Good shit. So this is Ghost Atlas. Nick said, hey John, I put these guys in before, but I think you dig this song more than the earlier one. Yeah, I definitely remember the name. This is Alex and Jesse from Era's side project. Nice. Okay. It's got to be Sex Tape then. Or Passenger. Ooh. Yo, have a good one, Erika. Thanks for coming through and hanging. Appreciate you too, Sparkles. Damn, somebody didn't skip leg day. I'm digging it. I'm gonna say it's a light thumbs up for me. I'm not 100% crazy about, it definitely feels a little familiar in a way, but I can't think of the band that I am thinking of to compare them to. Maybe almost a little bit of Polaris in the vocals of the chorus. Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Not necessarily a bad thing. It just felt almost like I had heard parts of the song before, but I do think it was really strong as a whole, though, at least based on this section. Thank you, Nick. I do think I enjoyed that one more than the last one you sent. God, I'd have to say, Ellie, if we're comparing the two, try that in a small town or Fax. Fax is way worse to me.
Whoa, browning out.
Oh boy. Corey Taylor, an iconic moment here. Thank you, Mr. Drown. Corey Taylor, SpongeBob SquarePants, live in London. Let's go. Oh man. To heal from Ronnie Shapiro and Tom Radke. Thank you, Tebby.
I'm kind of on the fence about whether or not I want to play.
You do.
All right. Okay.
If it cuts off too much of it, we're gonna.
It's not SpongeBob, you assholes.
All right, here we go.
Are you ready, kids? I can hear you.
Oh.
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Absorbent and yellow and porous is he. If nautical nonsense be something you
I'm
wish.
all yellowed out for this. Perfect. I got yellow, gold.
Ready?
And then everyone actually did clap. Amazing. It's the new Happy Birthday. I would prefer that over Happy Birthday, actually. Brutus, liar. Parker is dead. Thank you for sending one in. Brutus has been my favorite band for the past few months. Enjoy. Thank you for sharing, Dan. Menacing ass bass toad. I dig that. I'm getting a pretty solid feel for the vocals too. I love the kind of the earnestness and the slight rasp. Damn, you guys have gotten some good shit. Okay, you're coming through tonight. I see you. That dancing riff is just tickling my fancy, I gotta say. It's another sip. Damn. I know I compared someone else in a positive way earlier to Maggie Rogers again, but this voice, that type of vocal, it reminds me of like the way that she sang on a track like Beggin' for Ran, except if it was like the rasp was like 25% more intense, and also if she was making like heavy music. Only one bad song tonight, yep. If that's what it takes in order to conjure up this much good shit, is it worth the trade-off? Maybe. Maybe so. That rumbling bass is just shaking me in the best way. What was the opener? No. I disagree. If we're talking about Mr. Drown's pick, or if we're talking the first one I played, then I hella disagree. But it's all good. For me, only one bad song tonight. Loveless, Picasso. Love the name. Off to a strong start already. Loveless, making me think MBV. Let's see if we got another save or another thumbs up our sleeves from Laguna Blue. So this song came out last year. Laguna said they couldn't stop singing it when it came out. Julian Comier, the vocalist, has an amazing voice. Really solid vocals, really good vocals, I should say, but the structure itself is a little formulaic and safe for me.
So damn unfair, racing going nowhere. Oh no, it's gonna happen again. I'm spiraling, getting sick of my pretending. You know I think I like it. Got a pretty little daydream, telling me what I need to hear, but I can't let you go.
Yeah, it just something about it feels just a little stunted for me. Definitely not bad, but reminds me a little bit of You Me at 6. And in that case, if that were true, I mean, I like some of their shit. When it pops with You Me at 6, it really pops. But, like, I'm so indifferent to a lot of their stuff. This has got a little bit more heart, though. I'm going to say positive meh for me. It's a positive meh. I could listen to it, but I wouldn't seek it out. Yeah, it's totally fine. I agree with slightly better than average, I would say. Hey, welcome, K-Far. Welcome, welcome. There was some catchy, buzzy little guitars in there, some a catchy vocal melody, but you know, I just don't think it carried as far as I hoped it would. Ooh, Flex! I know this song. This is some courting over here. I've heard a couple of songs from them. Didn't love all of them, but this was definitely the one that I was like, this is the one that I saved. So here we go. Flex. I believe they've got an album out soon. Maybe February, or else it already came out.
I went away for a while. I come back all the time. I can't leave this town. I'm not a pop punk band. Now she's calling a cab. Yeah, she's calling.
That always makes me want to sing Mr. Brightside. It's unfortunate. That's so ingrained in my head. The Killers ruined cabs for me. Ooh. Well, there's one take on it. Tom's not a fan of the album. That's unfortunate. Flux by Block Party. Now there's a bagger. I think I checked out like 3 of their songs, and like I said, this was the only one I saved. I've listened to it some. I kind of like it. It's a little off-kilter, but I kind of dig it seems kind of self-aware, at least, about the vibe that it's giving off. Hey, the Reverse Flash. Thank you. Thank you for sharing one. Nunez, that's a video essay. What are you talking about? That's just too personal to do it unscripted, man. That's just gonna be a main channel 6-hour upload. The Killers ruined cabs for me, comma, forever. Parentheses, not clickbait. Asterix almost died in taxi. All right, Squirrel, what have you got for us, Jason? Let's see it. See what I did there? Are you familiar with We Are Scientists? Yes, I am. And it's funny because I almost, when talking about Block Party, mentioned that I just started playing some games on my PS2 again for the first time in a while. And one of those, as some of you are already aware because I've talked about this game to death, but I love Burnout Revenge. And We Are Scientists and Block Party I got into for the first time ever because of those games. And I haven't checked out, I definitely don't know much of the We Are Scientists catalog, unfortunately. Block Party, yes. We Are Scientists, I mainly know some of their early stuff, but I checked out something they put out. I believe they put out something in like 2020, 2021. Checked out a few songs from an EP or an album, and I thought it was really solid. They didn't lose it. At least based on that material. And Jason saying pretty consistently good in your opinion too. Yeah. So this came out in 2008. So yeah, I have heard this album. The Great Escape was the song on Burnout. Thank you, Timmy Rolfs. Appreciate you sending one in. I like their album After Hours, I believe, too. This one is off of Brain Thrust Mastery. I am still going to be doing a version of the worst songs list, and I have it scheduled, but I'm giving myself a break. It's scheduled for the last Sunday in February. Are they actually scientists? Yeah, we need some medical clearance clarification here, please, Jason. Briam Gaudet, thank you so much for sending one. Do I like good music? Not the Kanye West label, no. But as far as objective music, yeah, absolutely. I love objectively good music. Sometimes. Yeah. We Are Scientists were on one of the FIFAs. Yeah, We Are Scientists. Yeah, Mr. White. Almost got like a little bit of a power pop structure with some alt rock grooves. Reminds me a little bit of Motion City soundtrack here. Really great throwback, dude. Yes, definitely more into bad music. I thought Nobody Move was bigger than it actually was. It sounds like a huge hit. Just kind of missed the bust on them. It feels like just they always kind of sizzled but never like got super popular. I'm curious to see how After Hours did. Ooh, After Hours was just the name of the single, wasn't it? What was the name of the album? Okay, it's from the same album. Okay. So that was from Brain Thrust Mastery. That's funny. Wow, the name of the album before that, Crap Attack. This is the other one I guess I've listened to then, With Love and Squalor. I've heard that and the one we just mentioned, Brain Thrust. Brain Blast. Jan Lappa, I'm Just Like That. I thought this was going to be Yannicka, the rock band at first, but no. Jan Lappa, I'm Just Like That. All right, Mr. Drown. Damn, that is a buzzy tone. It's a little irresistible, isn't it? It's a little zonky. I like the wonkiness of it. Yeah, dude. Okay. Damn, that's just like, I don't know. It does take a second to really fully bask at it and figure out how you're feeling, but it's I've definitely fallen on the liking side of the fence. Whew. Yeah, dude, that's kind of some heat, dude. Is this new? Last summer, that came out. Okay. August 17th, at least for the album. Save. Mr. Drown, I wish I had known the song in time for my 2023. You never know. Unless case you just discovered, in which case I completely understand. I'm always late. I'm going to retroactively throw it in my giant best of 2023 mix. Hell yeah, dude. Definitely a big old thumbs up. Another save. My God, we've been doing quite well since Tom McDonald left the building. Thank the good heavens above. Ooh, something else from The Feeling. Sewn. Give me the words and I'll say them like I mean it. Here's the song from The Feeling that I knew back in the day. See if you like this one too. Okay. Cool. I definitely enjoyed the first one a lot. See? I had a brain blast, Mr. Drown. I preemptively, psychoactively predicted that. You're getting Ben Folds vibes, especially with the lyrical cadence. Definitely got that soft rock 2000s adult contemporary vibe to it so far. Not liking as much as the first one. Thank you, Alex Kawa. Ooga booga. Good to see you. Thank you so much for adding one. Na, 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 na. Yeah, dude. Mr. John, we're locked in, dude. Clearly. Somehow, I just subliminally knew to play the exact same song. And that it's been all uphill from there. The vibes are immaculate. Priscilla.
Make my head soft, make my head soft, make
Nice crisp bass still coming through. Yes, Owen. I talked about it very briefly at the top of the stream, but I might try and do a little quickie unscripted over on Beyond for the Smiles album. I'd like to talk about it. I really do. I really like it. Not as much as A Light for Attracting Attention, though. But some really killer moments on there. Not saying it's like extremely less than to Light, but I do think I like their debut better. Gable B, thank you, dude. Good to see you again. Appreciate you sending one in. All right, Jason. So for that one, I gotta say I wasn't feeling that one as much. That was a little bit more middle of the road to me. I'm gonna have to hit them with a meh on that one. I definitely like the first song from the band a little bit more. I don't know. It's the melody is pretty catchy, but at the same time, it just reminds me of a lot of stuff that I already know from that era and would already probably pass by without a thought. Benjamin James, Beggar. Okay, Nicholas, I like what you're saying about this, and I recommend this because which serves as a standard for what Christian music should be, theologically sound and well-produced. In the words of Josh Keefe, if we serve an infinitely creative God, why is Christian music anything but creative? I don't know who Josh Keefe is, but that's a pretty solid quote. The calming vibes of like a Sufjan type. I appreciate the thoughtfulness of this already. Yeah, coming from like a Christian school and background of being forced to listen to like generic Christian music all the time, this is a breath of fresh air. I have not Laguna Blue. Safe Space with an 8. I haven't heard of them. It's got quite the eclectic little instrumental ruminating too. Just a really gentle rise and fall. Little swells, little pockets. Points for creativity, 1000%. I can already say thumbs up. I generally do really like the way that this is coming together. It feels like it's like longing to get to a different place or state in a way, whether that's this person's relationship with God or with the world around. I don't know. Definitely picking up some interesting themes and sounds. This man journeyed to Japan just to study an array of instruments for the making of this one song. That's amazing. That's amazing. I would like to give that a save just to have a closer listen with it. Beggar. Benjamin James. Yeah, it's a 5-minute track. Yeah. Thank you for sending that one in, Nicholas. That was definitely one that made me think a little bit more, and I appreciate that, especially from a world where it's so easy to be jaded on all of the generic Christian music. Yeah. Well, we're gonna go from that compliment to what we have up next, where again I am stalling for time because I have a feeling. Call me the Black Eyed Peas because I got a feeling. Damn girl, you about it. Recovered full music video. Recovered. All right, John, I wasn't going to send in a bad song this stream, but I think we need something that's funny bad after that Tom McDonald song. Apologies in advance. It's Etienne Sen, Damn Girl, You Bout It. Japan would be beautiful. I would love to go to Japan. Fuck yeah, dude. Hold up, my shutter shades. I like wearing my hat over my headphones, okay? Over my over-the-ear headphones. You just wouldn't understand, okay? It's a thing. Why is this so hard to do with one hand? What the fuck? Perfect. Dude, major blood on the dance floor vibes. Not the fucking, hey, 2014 DJ Mustard fucking beat. Holy hell. The singing is just moving me away from the speakers and headphones. It's just moving me physically away from it. I have to restrain my eardrums. Weird flex, but okay. Bro, that is so like, you're gonna leave with me. Not getting rapey vibes from that at all. Are all of these people white or no? I have no idea. I'm trying to see the music video now because that's gonna make it even worse if that's not what this is. Okay. The lead singer is black, so at least we're not getting the N-word from a white guy. I was a little thrown off because the guitarist and the bass player and the guitarist are white. I was like, wait a minute, is this even more problematic than initially expected? Fuck, that synth tone is just abhorrent, dude. It's just like squeaking. Like the last dying breath of a fucking cicada. Parker is Dead sent this one in and they said, my shoegaze song, LOL. Untitled. My video 1. Untitled shoegaze 01 from Parker is Dead. Shoegaze is not dead, however. Quite the opposite. A lot of people been begging for the appearance of XX Brutal Swag in the comments, in the chat, and I don't know. I don't get it. I can't let him see that. It'll go straight to his head. Dude, you're kind of gliding on this one. Really, really like commanding in the sense that it just grabs your attention. Really, really commanding lead riff. Perfect amount of fuzz on this. I feel like there's enough fuzz on it that I could pick the peach right off of the tree. Yeah, I'm in a peach orchid right now. Orchard. Dude, yeah, I don't know what else to say other than that's a super, super solid start for your shoegaze song, Parker. Not having heard the entire thing, but still, I think there were a lot of really, really strong elements in it that made it come together. The guitar was definitely the standout for me, although the vocals were more solid than I was expecting. It could be kind of easy to make shoegaze sound. I don't know. I think the best shoegaze sounds like intentional, unintentioned focus and free flow, if that makes any sense at all. Sometimes it can feel too calculated or too drowned out. But what I'm trying to say is that it seems like you hit a pretty good sweet spot there. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Machine Gun Philly. Appreciate that. Thank you for sending one in. We're going to listen to the next two in the queue, and then we're going to take a free request. So be thinking of what you want to hear. First up, I believe we've got one from the Reverse Flash and then Mr. Drown. Polaris, the track from Rust in Peace, Megadeth. Title tracks that represent the album perfectly. Rust in Peace, Polaris. Rust in Peace was 1990. Yep, 1990. Hangar 18 was my introduction to them. Am I a fan of M83? Yeah, I would say so. I think you could count me as a fan, but I'm not like a diehard or anything. I love Hurry Up, We're Dreaming. Kellen, thank you so much, Kellen Borgstrom. And thank you, Faye Lee, for adding another one. Appreciate you. Not a huge Megadeth fan, but this album, man, I'm not going to lie. It's a killer. Whew. Oh, that's just nasty. That's a nasty riffing right there. Damn. Thank you, Reverse Flash. Killer throwback. Title tracks that represent the album perfectly. Hold up. Not cool, Streamlabs. You just skipped right over. I just literally watched it skip right over Mr. Drowns. Never fear. John, who pays attention, is here. Let me go back and find this real quick. Apologies. While I'm doing that, why don't you guys go ahead and pick the next free request? I will pick one at random from the chat. Please don't spam, but go ahead and start putting the name of the song and the artist in the chat, and I will pick one at random after this next song plays. Why should I worry? Why should I care? Any fans? I'm sorry, Mr. Drown. If you could, which one was it? Is it the any fans of the newer Star Wars trilogy? Avert your eyes. It's got to be that one. I'm pretty sure it's that one, right? Why should I worry? Why should I care? Hey, X Lucas, I appreciate the super chat, dude, but I don't do the song requests through the super chat. I didn't realize that those were still turned on from the last stream. Apologies. If you do want to send one in, it's through the Streamlabs link. That's why I normally just leave super stickers on during the streams. Sorry about any confusion there. All right, Mr. Drown, you want to just give me the name of it? I'm sorry. For some reason, it's not letting me see the link. It's just letting me see the message for yours. Don't know why. Even when I go back and go through the history. I can see it, but I can't see what it is. All right, I'm seeing some coming through now. For you guys, I tell you what, we'll pick that and then we'll get Mr. Drowns sorted out. We'll pick our free request and I'll just make sure that I get that back from him. Streamlabs, you drunk fuck. What are you doing? All right, closing my eyes and gonna go ahead and pick one for our random free request and stop. Well, I landed on one that wasn't a request, so I'm going to go with the one just below it, since that's the only one that was a request out of those three. I landed on Kyle Hommel, Ain't Talking About Love by Van Halen. We're going retro again. Let's throw it back. Sorry about that, Mr. Drown. I think you should be able to, since you're a mod now, you might be able to post the link in chat. Here we go. We're going with a live version because, come on, it's Van Halen. We got to go with the live version. Is slow mode not on? It might have turned itself off. It is on, it's just 10 seconds. Yeah, this is the Sammy Hagar version. No worries at all, Mr. Drown. That was me last night. We went over to a friend's place for a late New Year's gathering. All right, I got you. Lost Souls. Childhood died. Classic Van Halen, mid-'80s Van Halen at their best, probably, with Sammy. Ain't Talking About Love. Went for a live version over the studio just to mix it up because I feel like a lot of people probably do know the studio version, but I don't know. I enjoy Van Halen more in live performances, even though I'm not a huge fan. Got the utmost respect, and I really like the live shows. Granted, not all of them are great. We have to have a drinking stream again like the old times. Yes, we do need to do that again at some point. I need to convince Hannah to get in on it with me. See, people have their versions that they like of this band. It's crazy. I don't know. I know some are diehards for one singer over another, but some people like Hagar, some people like Roth, some people don't give a shit, and it's just like anything Van Halen, I'm all over it, as long as Eddie was involved. See, Pablo, thank you so much for sharing one. Ooh, we got another classic coming through next. Brand new. Okay, I believe you, but my Tommy gun don't. Can we get an updated Deja review? Unlikely. I did do one like a decade ago as a throwback review of the 2003 album. But I did rank their albums, so that's the next closest.
I'm heaven sent.
Don't you dare forget.
You dare all you've ever wanted, what all the other boys all promised. Sorry I told, I just needed you to know. I think in decimals and dollars. I am the cause to all your problems. Shelter from cold. We are never alone.
Thank you, Ooga Booga.
Coordinate brain and mouth.
It's like to have myself so figured out.
Myself so figured out.
Wish I knew.
Wish I knew.
That's a craze. Thank you, T Doggy Dog 124.
The kind of song that ignites the airwaves. The kind of
To
song
be
that makes
who they
people
are
glad
with
to be
whoever
where
they're
they
there
are.
with. Love that lyric.
Whoever they're there with. This is war.
Who I don't want to write about
Who I
anymore.
don't want to write about anymore.
They
Hope you
can't
come down to something
diagnose.
they
Don't
can't
have the cure for.
diagnose.
God, that is
Don't
brutal.
have the cure for. Holding on to your grudge. Oh, it's so hard to have someone to love. And keeping quiet is hard.
If it
'Cause you
never
can't
was a
keep
secret to
if
start.
It never was a secret to start. At least pretend you didn't wanna get caught.
Falling apart.
And I'm falling apart. We were contenders, not throwing a fight. I just wanna believe. I just wanna believe. I just wanna believe.
We're so controversial.
Controversial. We are entirely smooth.
Yo, what's up, Brady?
We admit to the truth. We are the best at what we do. And these are the words you wish you wrote down. This is the way you wish your voice sounds. Handsome and smart. Oh, my tongue's the only
This was a diss song of sorts from the early 2000s.
And it's all from watching TV and from speeding up my.
I'm sure a lot of people have heard a lot of things.
Oh, it hurts to be this good. You're holding on to your grudge. Oh, it hurts to always
That
have
you
to be
love.
honest with the one that you love. Oh, to let it go. We're concentrating on falling apart. We were contenders, not throwing a fight. I just wanna believe.
Yeah, science fiction was kind of a perfect bookend. I agree. I'm falling apart. We were pretenders. I don't wanna believe. I really see. That's the thing. I really don't think it would be that hard for them to come back, and there are signs pointing to the fact that it could happen at some point in the future. Brand New were always one of my favorite bands. I don't know. I've gotten into the weeds of it so many times. The next time I'll talk about it is when I do the canceled bands tier list. But Brand New still have like 1.1 million listeners on Spotify. So I don't know. Just read beyond what you hear people say and look into it for yourself, because some shit did happen back in the day, but it's not what people say most of the time. A Wookiee and a German. Thank you so much. And a lot of it also is just kind of like, I don't know. It's just weird too, because it was so long ago, and the fact that we just don't, I don't know. By the time that shit came out, like, I don't think that Jesse or anyone else in that band were even remotely like the same type of person. And they're all like married with kids and stuff at this point. So they've gone away anyways. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm still going to enjoy their music. The canceled bands tier list will be like basically how much it affected their career, if that makes sense. Like the tiers won't be like S through like F or something. They'll be like custom tiers with like damaged their perception, or it blew over quickly, or whatever. So, or like bulletproof, like they came through it unscathed. Because I don't know, allegations affect different scenes, different bands, different artists, different fandoms differently. And that's why I've always been like, it's a fucking case-by-case basis. And even still, it's up to you if you care enough to either give them your attention or to not give them your time and attention and money. I expect to see Anti-Flag on that tier list. Yeesh. Yeah. Now this, I think we can all agree, is art. See, I don't really have that problem with the 1975 at all. Like most bands, I just don't. It's not really a problem for me to separate the art from the artist. It's usually only when the music mirrors their personal life. Like, say, you know, Ronnie Radke at this point, or fucking, I don't know. Who else can I not separate the art for the artist from? There's a few. Lost Prophets definitely make me feel uncomfortable just because of how awful it was, and the fact that I wasn't even that big of a fan of them or into them in the first place. It's just like, yeah, I really don't care to listen to them. But for some bands, like I said, it's a case-by-case thing. Speaking of felonies, yeah, exactly, Bailey, and that is disturbing. It's like you hear one allegation and then you dip the fuck out, like, completely. Like, a lot of times before anything's even verified, it's like people are just waiting to turn, build you up, and they crash down. A lot of times it is deserved, because a lot of these fucking people let the power go to their head and abuse that. But I don't know. I'm just saying, it's a careful balance. If anyone watched The Boy and the Heron, there is a balance that's so hard to achieve. And I think that's another one of those situations where it's like moving Jenga pieces out almost when it comes to handling, talking about, and covering allegations. And also when it comes to even you just like consuming the content itself, which is typically someone's life or marriage or whatever. It's so difficult to walk, especially nowadays, because you want to be sensitive to as much as you can, but you also don't want to just take one thing that you read in an Instagram comment as like the word of God, you know, handed down from above. Like, this is the truth no matter what. That's why it's so tricky. Zombie Berry 27, thank you for sending one in.
The rent is high and so is food. And I don't know what to do. I tried
Daughters
my
for
best
sure.
to work,
Yeah, that's a good mention, Tom.
did not work. Fighting
Exactly.
my
Cancellations can really range. And I'm one that believes in like second chances for certain things. Not everything deserves a second chance. I talked about the Lost Prophets one, Xerox, if you're curious. I did do a video. Can anyone remember what the episode of 7 on Sunday was? Last year that I talked about Lost Prophets historian. I don't know what the fuck that was, but I didn't find it particularly funny or anything other than straight annoying ass. Ass. Big Sean in the year 2013. Alex Kawa, you're up next. Let's see what you've sent us. I'm going to go ahead and approve the next batch now. Potentially the close to final batch. If you want to get a request in while they're still open, I'm going to give you guys another 15 minutes or so. And then I'll be turning the light off and requests will be closed. My best friend is obsessed with this little-known band, Pet Needs, and he talked me into checking them out. Let's just say I'm glad I did because this song is an absolute banger. You might be right. It might have been 2011. Was that on it? It was probably on the Finally Famous album. Yeah, that checks out. Kind of got a 2000s-y spirit about it. Oh God, blood on the dance floor. Ugh. No. Have I heard of the bands Black Pumas? Yes. Witch? No. All caps Witch? No. Wombo and Rat Boys? Yes. Rat Boys rule. I like Black Pumas somewhat, but I have not heard of Wombo or Witch. Yeah, the accent's bleeding through in a good way. We cooking on this one. It's nostalgic. It reminds me a little bit of Blink-182, I would say, just with the way the guitars are ripping here. That actually, you know what? No, I'll scratch that and say Boxcar Racer. That sounded a little bit like the riff from Tiny Voices. Allegations on the dance floor. Yo, that's sick, Alex. It's fun. I can see why you're drawn to it. I'm not in love with it, but like, I'm gonna say it's a solid light thumbs up. Loving the energy though. I bet that's gonna fucking pop off live. Well, I hope your friend has a blast at the show because that's definitely going to be even more fun in a live setting. Definitely fun. You ain't kidding, Trains. Blood on the Dance Floor literally have a song about their crimes. It's impossible to separate with them. Exactly, Nunez. If anybody was a fan of them, then like, how in God's name do you justify separating? It's like, I don't know. It's like people like that are just so like egregious, and like Kanye, it can make it really, really difficult, even though there's a lot of Kanye tracks that I like, or dare I say love, because I do love a lot of Kanye tracks and even some of his albums, but he's such a piece of shit. It's just like so hard to be like, I want to like take time out to sit down and listen to, especially like an album. Like, I don't think I've listened to a Kanye album in years. I know I haven't, actually, not in full. And I think it has a lot to do with some of the tirades that he's been on, whether it be the anti-Semitic breakdowns or, just some of his general vitriol and hatred and lashing out. Classic Ye. It's tough. It's tough to want to care enough to listen to these artists like that are just like consistently being like awful in public too. It's like, I tend to take things into consideration if people are trying, it seems like, to correct their behavior, or they're doing something different, or they've actually grown and made change and it's been years and they've been able to move on from something that happened, something bad that they did in the past. But people who are actively, consistently just being shitty, it's impossible for me, at least, a lot of the time, dare I say, most of the time, in those rarer cases, for me to separate the art from the artist. But let's drop that for now. Let's keep the more positive vibes. We've been too heated in places tonight, and I don't want it to be that way or come across that way. We just unfortunately got stuck on some of those tougher topics. So let's move on to Ooga Booga's Mega Mango Blurt on Audio Tree Live. Let's go. Locked it in for an Audio Tree session. Ooh. Ooh, that is a sizzling riff. Popping those vocals out of that mix, big time. So sunny. It's always sunny in Audio Tree Live. Would you say, Ooga Booga, that you think the live version of Blurt is better than the studio version? Because I'll save whichever one on Spotify. If the Audio Tree one's on Spotify. Sometimes it takes them a while. No, it is on there, so I'll take your pick. Thank you, Fei Lee and Mr. Drown and Steven, who just added some more to the queue. Appreciate you guys. This is so sticky. Wow. You guys are pouring it on thick tonight. You came with the request, and I'm coming with the saves. A little new school Paramore vibe, I could see it. It's a little bit of a more guitar-focused, if After Laughter type Paramore was more guitar-heavy. Both versions are great. Cool. I'm saving the live version for now, since that's what I heard. Their Audio Tree came out last January, so almost exactly a year ago to the day. I appreciate the kind words, by the way, Ooga Booga. Have a fun band that I think will be up your alley. They're from Philly, offer an alternative and indie sound. Hell yeah, they do. That was super fresh, dude. A lot of fun. Where Did All the Guitars Go by McFly? I've heard that track before. It's been a while, but that's when, wow, that is a trip right there. Wow, I haven't thought about the Busted and McFly team up in a hot minute. What was that, 2013, 2012 or something like that? That's crazy. That's some year 3000 type shit right there. Cable B, what have you got for us here? Some North Lane Miasma, featuring Winston McCall, I believe from Parkway Drive, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the band Winston's from? Saved Ben and Etienne tonight. Great stream, everyone. Nunez, you always come through with taste. I don't know how you do it. Damn. I don't really like the way the guitars are mixed so far. They're not heavy enough, I don't think, for... Like, they're there, but I don't feel like there's enough life to them. Last call for requests, guys. We're closing them in 13 minutes. Last call if you want to send in any more songs through the Streamlabs queue. Use the link in the pinned comment or the description. We're closing at 9:20 Eastern Time in 12 minutes now. Yo, have a good night, Strains. Thanks for coming out, dude. It's a cool idea. I'm just... I'm kind of hit or miss with North Lane. I liked their Alien album, at least some of it. Yes, we will do one more free request before the end of the stream. You're good, Mr. Drown. If you just want to go ahead and pop them in, I can like manually break it up a little bit. You know what I mean? I could split them up if you're cool with that. Let other people's go. Put in one of yours. That sort of thing. I'm liking it more as it goes on. That breakdown is pretty. This breakdown is pretty sick. Like I said, though, I just do feel like I wish there was a little bit more forcefulness to the production and the guitars in general. They just don't have that bite that I was hoping for. I'm going to say positive math from me. I'm glad a lot of you are digging it. Just did not fully win me over. I'm not even a huge Parkway Drive guy, but I think I agree that Winston's part was definitely at least one of my favorite parts, one of the best parts of this. I guess it's a new single. I assume they have a new album on the way. I think Tom said it's brand new. Not the band. Ooh, throwback. We're all to blame. But before I start that, thank you, Laguna Blue. And also, let me grab a couple of waters because my voice is dry AF. Drier than the Sahara Desert. Cold as the water from the ice crystals of a waterfall in Niagara Falls in January. That was refreshing. Too bad I don't have my Stanley Cup. Gosh, I guess the chat's just going to bully me now. Bully me, guys, because say your worst insults to me because I don't have a Stanley Cup and don't fit in with the world. Just... everyone point and stare at the guy that doesn't have the Stanley Cup. My car is going to burn, and it's just going to be burned. There's not going to be a Stanley Cup surviving the fire. If anything survives the fire, I would hope it would be me, but probably nothing else. Driving, my car catches on fire spontaneously. Save the Stanley Cup, please. Save my knockoff Stanley Cup. I couldn't afford the real one. Yes, we are. Machine Gun Philly, we're all to blame. New Sum 41 album in just about 2 months. Heaven and Hell, the final one. Brutal Swag beat me up and took my Stanley Cup. I know. Well, the joke's on him. He doesn't have a bathroom. He's not allowed into the house, so what do you think he's using that Stanley Cup for? It ain't keeping anything cold. Let's just say that. I dropped my actual Stanley Cup, the hockey one. Yeah, just completely misunderstand the trend. What? I got my own custom Stanley Cup made. I pay for like a $5,000 trophy just for the trend to be over in a month. Yep, Heaven and Hell, March 29th, which is, I was right, almost exactly 2 months to the day. Blame.
We've gone too far from pride to shame. We're trying so hard, we're dying in vain. We're hopelessly blissful and blind to all we are. We want it all.
You know, I want to see if I can make this a little bigger. Stretch this across the whole way. Make it a little easier to be seen. Is that hella annoying? I don't know if that's like extra as fuck or not. I'm just trying to make it easier for you guys to be able to see what's playing. I don't know. It might be a little much. We'll see. Survivor! Holy moly. Melody is rough. Well, I don't think it's meant to be super pretty, Big Boss. It's an early 2000s cut from the band Sum 41. Love that track. By the way, if I did not hit the thumbs up for Sum 41. Thank you, Mr. Drown. That looks huge. Yeah. It might be a little much. There we go. Let's go back to the way we had it. As long as you guys can see it. Where's my boxing glove? Adrian! They were really like, hey, could you write Eye of the Tiger like 4 more times? We're going to have a lot of these Rocky movies, okay? If you could just like write that as many times as you could, but in a slightly different way. One of my favorite 80s songs and my favorite from the band Survivor, Kellen Borgstrom. I've never been huge on Survivor, I will be honest. And literally, to me, Zombie Berry it sounds like Eye of the Tiger 2.0, except not as good. Yes, Rock Coliseum in February. I don't want to say, do I have the exact date? Let me see. I can just see a cheesy 80s workout montage. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the date yet for Rock Coliseum, but keep an eye out for an announcement soon. I know we agreed on a date for February. Hey, let your like flag fly, son of Jesus. No hate. Just because it's not for me doesn't mean I don't want you to enjoy something. I hope that you guys always know that, right? Like, that goes without saying around these parts. Just because I'm not enjoying something, or even if I am loving something, it doesn't mean that I'm, like, expecting everyone to think the exact same way. Okay, cool. I just gotta float that out there because as hive mind as some corners of the internet can be, we are not that around here. I can just see the color grading on the music video, even though it's not in front of me. Freeze frame, fist at the top of the stairs in Philadelphia. I thought Machine Gun Billy would have sent this one in, but no. Buff muscles and baby oil. No, that's Top Gun. That's Top Gun, Mr. Drown. Oh, wait, also this. Everything in the 80s. Little Survivor for us. Kellen, I'm glad that you... I really don't know a ton of Survivor outside of their hits, so if they've got like an excellent backlog of deep cuts that are amazing that I don't know about, I mean, I would definitely be open to listening to some deep cuts, because I will fully admit I've never listened to a Survivor album. I've also never listened to a Brothers Osborne album. It ain't my fault. I know maybe a couple of their songs. Don't know a ton. They kind of like outlaw country. Fei Lee, another one. Yeehaw. I'm with you, Philly. I'm more 90s too. I love the gruffness of the voice. Ooh, best of the week on an older Billboard breakdown. How recent is this track? 2016. Thank you, Tom. Yeah, this has got a pretty striking presence. Yeah, this is fun. I could live without the wah-uh-ohs, but it doesn't really take too much away from it for me. That actually makes a lot of sense. Jay Joyce produced it. He can be hit or miss. And I mean that. Like, I love a lot of shit that Jay Joyce has been involved with, but then there's like Hailstorm albums and stuff that just sound so boring, and I'm like, some of this is definitely a production problem. Okay, it's going in the country playlist. It's going in the good country I can actually listen to playlist. A total radio track. Oh no, because those can never be good, right? That, granted, I get it. Some radio tracks are insanely dull and dumb, but like it's a very, I get what you're saying in terms of it's a very listenable song, but like I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think a great song that can reach a bunch of people is inherently anything other than I don't know, especially if you can do it in a way that feels somewhat invigorating or fresh or fun or whatever. That actually felt like it had a spirit to it, so I could appreciate Brothers Osborne there. Definitely enjoyed the tune. Thank you, Faye. Now let's listen to Alaska Phoenix. C. Pablo sent this in. Love this band. They're no longer together, though. All right, did we get everyone in the queue that wanted to send something in? Because I'm about to turn the sign off. But if you're sending in something last second, you're more than welcome to. Wow. That's what happens when I set the mic down. I said solid little chorus there, but I don't know. It's taken me a minute to warm up to it. I think I'm getting there. Hey, Jordan. Thank you for sending one in. I'm reading your message now. Ever considered a channel's member-only Discord? Yeah, I've definitely flirted with the idea before. We've talked about it. I don't know. I do have a Discord, but I don't know about a server, at least as of yet. I don't know. I'm trying to think of how to explain it. I know a lot of creators that have them, and they are always stressing about them. And as somebody who has tried to, not that I'm like, oh my God, it would just be so stressful to run, but when you host a space that you feel responsible for what happens in said space, because to a degree you are, it can get tricky. And right now, it's not in the cards, but I'm more open to it than I think I would have been a year or two ago. So you never know. You never know, truly. We're definitely going to be doing more members videos this year, like for the extra best songs of the year, extras for skits, and some extra vinyl stuff, etc. That'll be available to anyone who is a channel member. And if you would like to become a channel member while you're here at the stream, you can do so by clicking the join button below and become a neighbor today. What is going on live? Ooga Booga by Beige Banquet. Awesome post-punk sound that brings you back in time. Extremely underrated, and it will get your head bobbing. Sparkle with high energy. I like the way you describe stuff. Drums are firing off like little cannons. Yeah, I'm in a couple of Discord servers, but I don't really use it like that. It's a messenger for me. It's an alternative to like Facebook Messenger. Needs more cowbell. Needs more wood block. I love those kind of like descending backwards tangled riffs. I'm not huge on the vocals, but I can still say I like this song enough. It hit enough for me to be a thumbs up all the way. It's definitely got a little bit of a shouty vibe. That it depends. I might give it a few more listens just to see if it grows on me. Thank you, Ooga Booga. T Doggy Dog 124 Liquid Mike American Caveman is up next. Hey John, been a fan for years. Thank you so much, T Doggy. I've been digging the band called Liquid Mike a lot lately, and I feel like you have pretty similar tastes to mine, so I thought you might dig this. Cheers. Cheers to you as well. I hope I do. Yeah, hit and miss is a good way to describe the vocals. I'm down for the cowbell. I liked Corvette Summer on Green Day's album. A lot of people hate cowbell, apparently, and don't like that song. They're like, oh, it's boomer rock, which, I mean, it kind of is Gen Xer rock, but does that always have to be a bad thing? Exactly, Stefan. You know, you get it? Big cowbell brains over here. Now, harmonica, oh man, I'm very biggy with that, just because I have a personal vendetta against some people in my life who have been harmonica players, whatever you want to fucking call them, and are all about it. It just would drive me nuts. Oh shit, no, yeah, for sure, Nicholas. I'm sorry Streamlabs was giving you trouble. I got you for sure. Josh Garrels. I'm sorry that was a problem. Streamlabs can be like that sometimes. I'll open the link up on YouTube for you. That might be our last one that comes through tonight. Mr. Drown, you got yours in, right? The ones that you wanted to? Or did you have one you were saving for last? Because if so, we are at last call. The light is off. I got you, Nicholas. Thank you for sharing. It's going to be a bit before we get there because we've got about 10 more in the queue, but we will get there. What about kazoos? Now that, on the other hand, you and kazoo? You on kazoo? Oh yeah, buddy, it slaps. It's like a fucking party favor. Speaking of which, I might have one. I enjoyed that, T-Doggy. I really did. I thought that had a really cool vibe to it. It almost sounded a little bit like, I don't know, kind of that early 2010s sound where some of those bands that were getting played on the likes of like alternative radio stations were dialing up the scuzz again a little bit. I'm not sure when this came out, but I'm going to have to say it's another thumbs up. You guys have been all over it tonight. That's crazy. I don't know. Give yourselves a round of applause. It's just been one of those nights, okay? You already know what it is. It's just been a lot of thumbs up, a lot of saves. And a lot that I've just been adding to other playlists and stuff. I've got 7 full-on straight-up just saves. 5 others that I've added to other playlists. Right on, guys. Thank you. Now, saxophone. Now, that is the instrument of choice right there. Okay, that is not... I already know that Streamlabs is drunk there. Bandages by Hot Hot Heat. This is not. Let's go ahead and get that now, and then we'll listen to the Architects track. Steven, you sent this one, right? Gonna end my string of requests on this classic banger. Hot Hot Heat, Middle of Nowhere. Still my favorite song from them. This is in my top 3 from them, though. 2000s banger. I want to say this was around 04, 05. Yes, we will definitely be doing a final free request. Once we get through this next part of the queue. We got about 8 songs in there right now, I believe. All right, I'm looking to see if we missed one here. I know we've got Zombie Berries up next for this Architects one. But a Wookiee and Daggerman, are you still here? Did we get your request listened to or not? I want to make sure we don't forget you. Yo, no worries, Blaze. Take it easy, okay? Have a great night. Around. Been looking for this song forever. What the fuck? Oh, hell yeah, dude. I love when that happens. Here you are. Your dog says, hi, Jordan's dog. How are you? I hope you're well, doggy dog. I hope your owner, I hope your human gives you lots of pets. Actually, I overestimated. We've only got 6 more in the queue, and it's a total of 16 minutes and 34 seconds. According to Streamlabs. You can choose to take that at their word or not, and I would not blame you. Really, really, yeah. Fun. There you go, Zombie Berry. Good way to put it. Fun. Just, it's not necessarily, like, insanely adventurous. It's just that it just fucking hits, man. When the whole band is clicking like this. Correct, C-Rox, correct. Nice, Mr. Drown. We got your last one there. We'll let you close it. Bandages. Fuck yeah. That was Hot Heat, in case anyone missed that, by the way. I can't remember if I put that in the chat or not, but if I didn't, there we go. Bandages by Hot Heat. Oh, it is up on screen. Sorry, I should have been going for the next one. It's Architects. Apologies. I'm going to have to open that one now in another tab. Or else it's going to cut off way too soon. So this is older Architects, and it's that's funny when I type it on YouTube. It's showing me, showing that I've watched it all the way through before. The red progress bar is through it. Yep, Gone with the Wind. It's been a minute, but I believe this was off of All Our Gods Have Abandoned Us, which was my introduction to them. And Holy Hell was the one that made me be like, okay, fuck yeah. Dude, this was the last album with Tom Cyril. R.I.P., man. Totally understand, Tom. I hope you have a good night, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Hope your head feels better. Yo, for sure, Steven. Thank you so much, dude. Have a good one. Thanks for sending in the songs you did. Except for that one. You know which one. So this one was sent in by, if I've got this right, I believe I do, Zombie Berry? Yeah, Zombie Berry 27. Thank you for sending this one in. Been jamming a lot of Architects recently, and this song is very powerful. No, I accidentally muted it. Sorry. Worst timing ever, John. What the fuck? Almost missed the breakdown. Guitars going so fucking hard, dude. Just some juggernaut shit. Did you make that? Well, my wife is the best. She just showed up with brownies. And whipped cream? Oh, hell yeah. Thank you, babe. Hell yeah. Thank you. Almost sent in Animals. Hey, I wasn't in love with For Those That Wish to Exist, but Animals, banger of a track. When Hannah comes back for a second, I gotta unplug the headphones. She loves this album. Oh, thank you, Xerox. Damn, it's been a while since I've had brownies. Taste test? Live taste test? Oh, hell yeah. Choice. Liquid Micro Full, Jamie. Yeah, I might try to check them out more sometime. We on that wavelength, Blake. We on that brownie wavelength. Yo, babe, you remember this? You were a fan, right? No, not back then. You're right. You're right. I was not. You showed me them, right? For the first time?
Yeah, and then you purposely publicly tweeted about hating that album.
we were still like, that was when we were like talking before we were dating. We were being flirty. I was going back and forth with you, and I was like, ooh, I bet she'll see this. It worked.
Had to grind my gears.
Thank you for the brownies, man. For real. Thank you. Chat says hi. Hi, chat. Oh, dude, I would share it if I could. If I could, I would. We all deserve our brownies, right? If that's what we want, then that's what we should get. Sometimes a simple little brownie, something as simple as that, can cheer you up, right? Well, thank you for that, Zombie Berry. Thank you for also reminiscing, getting us to reminisce like that. Gone with the Wind, that was a fun one because Architect, I do think that was one of the first songs that she showed me. So, hell yeah. Marriage like this, please. Yo, thank you. For real, I do feel so very lucky to be married to not only, my wife, but also my best friend. So, it's definitely a plus when you don't hate each other. I just don't understand. Both of us are always like, I don't understand like why so many people get married in the first place. Like these people clearly hate each other. Yo, thank you, Iger. IGUR. Appreciate you. Mr. Drown, I can still save yours for last. I know I told you we would save that one for the closer. But for now, let's go ahead and move on to your next one, Mr. Drown. Jaledo Negro, Best for You and Me. Yeah, you inspired the moment, Zombie. Thank you. Now let me tend to my brownies and listen to this vibe. Only a question mark sent with this one.
long. And I'll go outside looking at the moon way too long.
Thumbs up for the brownies and yes for the Architects track. Probably for this too. This is just silky. It just feels kind of like an early morning vibe. Kind of that atmosphere of being out before anyone else and kind of thinking and seeing and sitting and dwelling, whether that's positive or negative. I can see it going both ways. Mr. Drown, was it you? I believe they may have sent another one of this artist's songs in before. I feel like we have listened to him on stream. The camera is so close to dying, but I've got it. So I'm hoping that if I do it myself, it'll make it go smoother. Real quick, guys, I'm going to switch out. Yay! There we go. Nice and easy. Thank God I saw that. Wow. We never. Can we just get a round of applause? Like, I can't believe it, man. The moment has finally happened.
Right now.
Just gonna get emotional over here. Thank you, Ribcage. Thank you. Super, super chill. Super chill. You know what vibe that would work for me? I've got kind of like this morning vibes playlist for you and me that I think that would fit in perfectly. I liked it. I can't say I was like in love with it, but it had this mysteriousness about it that I liked. All right, Faylee, what do we got now? We got Greta Ray, Don't Date the Teenager. Is that really so hard to not do? It's a problem all over the place. And no, not even your fave is probably immune to it. Yo, we love some girly bops too. Just ask my wife. She's always like, you listen to way more girly stuff than me. And it's true. And it's not even close. Might not even have the license yet. Yeah, exactly. Don't date the teacher. I think this is applying, obviously, to like 23-year-olds that are like, oh, I'm barely out of high school, that are like trying to date like a fucking 15-year-old. And it's just like, dude, please stop. It's just like gross. Especially when it's like you hear these stories about like student teachers and stuff getting involved with like high schoolers and shit, and it's just lines that get crossed that should not. And it's just like, it's a little bit more, especially to me, because it literally happened at my school to someone that I dated in high school. Was well, let's leave it at as inconspicuous and vague as possible, but let's just say that there was an inappropriate ongoing thing that was the fault of a teacher with a girl that I dated that was a year older than me and was obviously still a teenager at the time, with somebody who from the school who was in their 30s. And guess what? He's in jail now. Some justice was actually served. Clean cut, you'd never guess it from the outside. So put together, but just a fucking deviant. So that shit always hits a little close to home. Age gaps are one thing as long as it's not like, I mean, my wife and I are an age gap, but like she was 19 when we started dating. Like she was not a fucking like 16-year-old that we met when I was 23, you know? That's the shit that I'm talking about. Hannah turned 20 the month after we started dating, and I was 23, 24. Dude, that's crazy, Iger. Yeah, exactly, Seth. Yeah, that's not the shit I'm talking about. Once you're over 18 and you're in that age range, like I say, more power to people. As long as you're on the same wavelength, and I don't know. I think obviously, it can be bad even if you're the same age, but it gets especially bad when you're looking at dudes that are like losers who are like 25 and are like, huh, I can manipulate a teenager into dating me because they're dumb and don't know stuff yet. Fuck, dude, that is really tough, Kyle. That's horrible. And he was 11 years older than this person. That's just fucking awful. This is catchy, though. I appreciate that it goes a little bit more outside of the lines of your typical pop, voice crack, pop subject matter. It's a light thumbs up from me. I do feel like I don't know. I feel like it's a very familiar song structure, vocal melody. Something feels very, very familiar to me there. But I still liked her presence on that track a lot. Oh, this is the artist you were talking about earlier, Laguna Blue. Okay, so this is Safe Space with the 8 in there. They all die in the end. So this came out at the end of last year, it looks like, in November. Spoilers, they all die at the end. What the fuck? Why would you tell us? Woo. Hold on, let me hear that bounce into there. That. Woo. This production is wild. That's hot. This is combining several different styles really nicely for me. It's a save. Ooh, I hate that we're gonna lose it right before we get to that second drop. Damn, that's okay. That's what I call a hook. It's like, okay, I gotta go hear the full song now, right? It's been saved. Thank you. That was really cool. I felt that was one of the most unique songs that we've listened to so far. I really appreciated that blend. The song from The Police, "Don't Stand So Close to Me." Oh man, I think of that because of that new movie that's out right now. That's pretty much that. The Miller's Girl one with Jenna Ortega and Martin Freeman. We saw that yesterday, and oh my god, that is one of the most uncomfortable movie theater watches that I've had in a long time. Like, wow. And that's not even me saying like, oh wow, trash film automatically. It was a weird one. And it was uncomfortable for sure, but I think I got kind of what it was trying to say. It just wasn't executed super great. I don't know. It's like a 5 out of 10 for me. Very uncomfortable. Wombo. I like that. Not the wombats, just wombo. Wombo trombo. Wombo situations. This better not be an Escape the Fate cover. This alternative rock indie trio are energetic and stylistically ambitious. They have hints of fuse pop and noise rock. Okay, that's a cool little paradox. A little bouncing off of each other, electrons. I like how quirky this song sounds, but how amazing the guitar riffs and vocals sound. Ooh, you sent me the other Lola Young song that I've been meaning to listen to, Mr. Drown. I see you. After we listen to Mr. Drown's next one from Lola Young, we're going to take a free request, and we'll pause before we listen to the rest of the remaining queue. So be thinking of what you want to pop in there. I want to keep this open to anyone who hasn't sent one in already. So if I land on someone that's already sent something in, I will pick again. But we will pick after the song after this one. That's a snappy little bass line there, too. Really persistent, pushing up against that. I like that a lot. Sounds just a little bit like Sports Team or something in that little punctuated guitar section here where we're focusing on the instrumentation. Oh God, Mr. Drown, that would have been an extremely uncomfortable watch. Hannah and I went to see Poor Things and we were fine, but like if I had gone to see that with anybody other than Hannah, wow. Great movie, but wow. Poor Things was amazing. Next up on my Yorgos, the director of Poor Things watch list is Killing of a Sacred Deer. I have not seen that one yet, but I want to. Good shit. I liked it. It was complicated in a good way in places, but also simple enough to work. That sizzling little bass riff throughout. Nice guitars, super clean with just a little bit of distortion or something on there to make them sound a little bit extra persistent. Good stuff. Thank you, Uga. Free request coming after this song. For now, this is the other new Lola Young track. I think it came out maybe a month or two before Wish You Were Dead. I heard that song, loved it, was meaning to check this one out, so here we go. Conceded. This is my first listen to this one, Mr. Drown. I didn't beat you to that one. Oh, Stefan, that collab. Oh, yeah. I see your suggestion. That one was something. Oof. That's funky, man. Putting the slime on blast in the song. Hmm. I feel like the poise and composure here, I feel like it's gonna break out a little bit like Wish You Were Dead did. All right, we're gonna go ahead and pick one. While we're listening to the rest of the song, I'm gonna pick for our free request here from the chat. Last shot. Give you a few more seconds. Hmm. I like that. Say please. I might think about it. All right, we're scrolling. And stop. Nope, did not land on one. Let's try again. Ooh, there it is. And stop. Completely missed. I'm pointing at the Discord icon pinned to my system tray. All right, third time's the charm. Scrolling, shake 'em up, shuffle, and stop. Boom. All right, what do we got? Nothing again. All right. Last try. This has got to be it. All right. We got one. We got Ellie Yeet Static X. Stay alive. Let's go. Final free request of the night. Self. Yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. Lola Young is going to have to be another save for me. Let me go to this on Spotify, and boom. Conceited has been saved. Damn. Good for Lola. Almost 8 million streams on Conceited, and Wish You Were Dead already closing in on 1 million, and that one just came out like a week or two ago, I think. So, nice. Cool artist that I discovered originally from YouTube recommendation, and now further diving in thanks to Mr. Drown. Thank you, dude. A thumbs up. Zim Zam Zoom 69. Thank you, dude. Now let's take this free request. I'm just going to leave this up on screen for now, so we can pause the queue, its tracks. This looks like it's relatively new. I didn't realize Static X, are they still a thing? I was thinking one of their members passed away. Is this like a compilation or something? It does say it features vocals by Wayne Static. I was thinking he was no longer with us. All right, here we go. Stay Alive by Static X. Jonathan, that's funny. Yeah, that one was a good one. Me and my dad have another video on the way soon. We filmed it a little while ago, but I think it's finally gonna drop maybe next month. Wow, it says this contains, so it's going to contain the final vocal performances and musical compositions of founding vocalist Wayne Static, along with others from the core lineup. Very cool. The Lions lost? No, I was rooting for them, man. Already over, huh? Let's look it up. Was it close? Oh, they lost by a field goal. Oh, that's tough. Damn, I was hoping for the underdogs there. Well, fuck Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. That's all I gotta say. Classic Static X sound. New metal, heavy on the electronics, leaning into that sound. I don't know if we're talking about sports or Roman gladiators. But both. Perhaps. Football can get pretty barbaric. Some would say it is. I enjoy watching it, though. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. I really don't watch a ton, but like I turned on part of the Chiefs game earlier. Cheering for the Ravens, of course. Apparently they threw it in the second half, went from 24-24 to 24-34, 31. Damn. So they were trying to come back. That's unfortunate. Unfortunate. It's definitely not like reinventing the wheel, but I like it. I kind of do. I'm going to have to say a light thumbs up. Like, there's really not a ton that I can complain about for what it is, and knowing how it was brought together, it feels like it was done with love and in homage to like their classic sound and style and image and everything like that. So I appreciate it for what it is and for the message it's trying to bring clearly too. So rest in peace, Wayne. I don't know how long it's been at this point, but that was pretty cool. Our next one is from Jordan. Should be from Jordan, at least. Let's hope the Streamlabs gets it right. I know. But that should tell you how much I'm anti-Chiefs, Jordan. And plus, I don't really care that much at the end of the day. It's just a game. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... As far as, like, the Ravens-Steeler rivalry, at least. Now, you wouldn't catch me cheering for the Yankees in that Red Sox rivalry. But it is what it is. Better Love. I thought that said Better Lovers at first. And I was like, we about to get heavy. Oh, wait, no. Better Love, Stay With Me. So we got two vocalists here. Lemon Nerd, if you were wanting to send something in, you can. It's all good. We're still here at the moment, so it's all good. We technically ended requests, but it's fine if you would like to send something. I'm chilling. We've been getting so much good stuff tonight, it's hard to be like, I want to go away. Totally up to you, though. I think the link is still at least in the description of the stream if you would like to send one. Clean, clean, clean. We've been, a consistent that I've noticed. There's been a lot more emphasis lately on newer music, I feel like, on bass, and not just like, pumping in bass, like, in GarageBand or something, or just like adding it in post. I mean, like, bass lines and, what's the word I'm looking for? I want to say like a tangible type of touch, something that just feels like it was recorded and laid down and tracked like live in the studio rather than just like popped in there as an afterthought. We vibing. We said fuck it and jumped on. I like this. It's like I'm all in, man. Drumming is really nice too. Wow. Oh, this is sweet. Makes me think of the early days of my relationship. I'm gonna save it. I want to show this to Hannah. It's cute. No, not Stay With Me by Sam Smith. (2019) it looks like that was released. yeah, Greg sounds different on this Better Lovers track. Damn. No growls. Oh, one day, Jordan. One day. Hang in there. Everyone's different ages when they find their person, if that's what they want, you know? I was 23, I guess. 24. They got a lot of chemistry, a lot of vocal chemistry. I appreciate. They're like kind of like a snake wrapping around a, somebody's leg or a staff or something. Very cool. I enjoyed that. Definitely a thumbs up. Thank you, Jordan. Kid Bloom, Hunter Oliveri, or the band Red Hook. Kid Bloom is the only one out of the three. I like Kid Bloom from what I know. The others, no. Between Friends. New singles out, a Ribcage. I haven't heard a ton of their new stuff. I heard a few things after Suburban Wonderland and was not as into it, but I haven't heard this. Really good cry. Brother and sister indie pop duo have a few new singles out, and they're pretty tasteful. Relationships are scary, man. Scarier now than, like, ever because of how weird our social climate is now, I feel like, in terms of just being able to publicly and digitally interact with each other. It's weird when if you only have the physical or if you only have the digital, it's hard to find the middle, you know? Damn, this is not at all. This can't be. There's no way this is Between Friends. Streamlabs has got to be fucking drunk right now. I'll admit, I was only paying half attention since I was looking at chat, but like, I got on a tangent and I'm like, this is not Between Friends. There's no way. Like, there's no way they changed their sound that much, right? And don't worry, Nicholas Gallagher, if you're still here, we are actually on yours. I think we've got one more after this, and then you're up. We're for the Josh Garrel's Words Remain track that you requested. Thank you for your patience. All right, let's go back to the drawing board here, because this... Is this Sufjan? Shout out your saved tracks before the end of the stream. Thank you. Good reminder. I will. So let's just finish listening to this really quick, and then we're going to open up because this is the Between Friends track. Okay, so this is I Want to Be Well. Is that correct? By Sufjan? Who does this remind me of? It's got the cadence of something else that I've listened to. It almost reminds me a little bit of some of the whimsy on, like, Congratulations by MGMT. Got you. Yeah, sorry about that, Iger. Let me go back and get your message. I think you had something with that, too. Ahoy! Ahoy to you as well. Ahoy, matey! That makes sense. We had the SpongeBob song going earlier. It just makes me want to break into, like, a Nickelback sea shanty or something. I'm saying thumbs up on our last one, too. That was fun. Sufjan. I liked that. It does. I'm glad that other people are picking up what I'm putting down there with that comparison. With Congratulations is probably my favorite MGMT record. That or Little Dark Age. Both are incredible. I mean, I like Oracular Spectacular as much as the next guy, but I would take those two over that one for sure. Stannis, thank you, dude. Thank you so much for sharing one. Now, Mr. Drown, this is yours. I do believe. Debating if I should save my last drink or chug it before the stream ends. That, my friend, is up to you. Vengeant, we need jungle. I'm afraid. Start the Transformers. Prepare the Autobots. Let's battle. All right, now I've got the other Between Friends one up.
What name is given to the genre of dance music that developed in the UK in the early 1990s?
Jungle?
Out of the rave scene and reggae sound system culture associated with acts such as A Guy Called Joe and Goldie.
Drum and bass.
Yeah, drum and bass.
I can't accept drum and bass. We need jungle, I'm afraid.
Swirling around my head like a hurricane. Ooh, yeah. Old school Prodigy vibes. Hell yeah. I love that. Feels like it should be an edit in Hell's Kitchen with that sound. What did Gordon just say? Dude, that's fun. That's grimy, man. Yes, I am excited for the new MGMT album. Definitely. I have it pre-ordered. I got the... I can't remember. It's like that kind of splattery, cool-looking pressing that they had up in their web store. I pre-ordered a couple of weeks ago, actually. I finally pulled the trigger on it. All right, before we get into this, we've got two others that we need to get to that I had to open in YouTube. Oopsie. Thank you, Skylar. Much appreciated. Thank you. We're extending the stream. Extended. I hope y'all are still having fun. I have been, man. We've gotten a lot of good shit tonight. Let's listen to this Between Friends track for real now, and then we're listening to Josh Garrel's Words Remain.
But how am I supposed to know what I should expect? Yeah, every time I see you, oh, it hurts. You're a mess, and I know deep down that you'll always be a wreck. Hey, if you could try to settle down, I would really like that. If you could try and settle down, yeah, I would really like that.
Don't worry, Zim. Yours will play, I promise. It's just paused for now. Had to go back and catch a couple that we missed. It's kind of like oddly catching. It's almost a little bit irritating, but I'm like, damn, that is kind of a fucking bop, isn't it? I don't know. I'm a little turned. It's torn. It's so short too. It's only 1:54. Thank you for the clarification there, Nicholas. Yep, that's the one I have open. Yeah, absolutely. I'm definitely not opposed to foreign. The one that we've got up on screen right now that we're about to listen to is sung in a different language. We're definitely open to it. Damn, it did just kind of end, though. I wish there was a little bit more meat on the bones, but not bad. I'm going to say it's a light thumbs up for me with that Between Friends track. It's been a while since I revisited Brandon and Savannah, the indie duo behind them, but yes. Yo, Mr. Drown, for sure, dude. We'll double check it and make sure while we get this next one started. Here we go with Josh Garrel's Words Remain. This is the Epifio remix. Let me read what you said about this one, Nicholas. Thoughts: another Christian artist who should be defining the scene. This song in particular takes the story of Hosea, a prophet who is married to a prostitute, correct, and turns it into a sensual jam. Damn, that's crazy. I was just listening to somebody talk about something about Song of Solomon earlier and how crazy that book of the Bible is. Like, yo, that shit is like highly sexual and probably not even in the context of a marriage. The Bible had some racy shit, man. They like to downplay that, though. The sensual shades have slid on. Yo, thank you, Helpful Playlist. Have a good one.
Still I fold them to pray to the one unchanged yesterday and today. Oh yeah, I'll wait. I will try to stay awake. Take my last breath of faith as I wait for you.
Ooh, that just rolled like a wave, like the Red Sea party. Little Hosier-esque? Mr. Drown, what was the name of that one? Because from you tonight, I scrolled back to the beginning. I see Lola Young, Wish You Were Dead. Where'd it go? Ooh, little Polyphia-esque. Then I have Haledo Negro, Best for You and Me, Lola Young, Conceited, and then Vengeant, We Need Jungle. What was the other one I'm missing? Those are the only ones that I see for some reason. Unless there wasn't a link with it, which if that's totally possible.
It was prophesied long ago, every word set in stone, not one will fall away.
Yeah, I am missing something. Yeah, I'm so sorry. What was the name of it? I got you.
All that now does not compare to the love that we share.
I love how like kind of light on its feet. It feels like it's like, you know, casually walking this tightrope. And you know, that kind of plays to like these illicit affairs type theme that would give from that story. That's pretty cool. Got you, Mr. Drown. So sorry about that, dude. Popped open in the next tab on YouTube.
If you wait for me to come, take you beyond this land over the floor.
Yo, Nicholas, the stream will be, if you take a look in the description of this stream, they are all made unlisted after the stream ends, but you can still access them by going to the ARTV live stream archive playlist. All of the past live streams live in there. Some are blocked due to copyright. Hopefully this one won't be. Most of them are not. A few are. Yeah, good stuff from Josh Garrels there. Another interesting track from the Christian world that seems so much more than the contemporary CCC scene, because that's just sheer boredom. Boredom. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to this one from Zam now. Then we're going to listen to Mr. Drown. Then we've got one from Stannis, Skylar, and I think another one from Stannis, too. Nope, just one. Never mind. I read it wrong. Damn, Mr. Drown, airing out your, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say it. Your search history there before that autocorrect. This is pretty as hell. Feel like I need to be going for like a swim in like a peaceful lily pond. So Zimzam said this is probably the most, if not one of the most beautiful songs about death I've ever heard. Oh my god, no. Stop, you're gonna make me tear up. Spring Thief is what it translates to in the title. I love that. I gotta come back to this. This is beautiful. Saved. I'm gonna be really interested to see a translation of the lyrics. Just feels warm already, right? Oh god, yeah, dude. The worst song stream for a quick laugh. Do not blame you. Dude, this Stefan, that was trauma 101 for me. I actually checked that stream out again. Like I scrubbed through a couple of minutes of it whenever I was preparing to do the worst of 2023 one a few days ago. Wow. It felt even longer than it actually was, you know? When did this come out, I wonder? I love J-pop like this. Yeah, this is incredible. So pretty. This looks like it came out 3 years ago? 2021? Could be an older song, I'm not sure. Ah, damn, Mr. Drown, the worst timing. Right before... Did you watch the other three and then just not get to the fourth? Give it up for Japan all around, man. Just music, film. I haven't seen a ton of Japanese TV. I'm not a huge anime guy, but I do watch a decent amount of Japanese language films. Oh man, speaking of one that was amazing, possibly my favorite movie of last year was Godzilla -1. Holy shit. That movie ain't like any other Godzilla movie you've ever seen. It was just amazing. The human characters were completely relatable, easy, extremely easy to have empathy for them. They were real, believable, and Godzilla was so scary in that movie. Indeed, Zombie, indeed. Phenomenal. Just, like I said, probably my film of the year, 2023. I haven't seen Killers of the Flower Moon yet, but Apple TV just sent me a thing like a week ago that popped up on my TV that was like, sign up for, come back and we'll give you 90 days. And I was like, all right, I'll take 3 free months of Apple TV. So I've got it again. I'm going to watch Killers of the Flower Moon. That's the main reason I wanted it. I know, right? How does K-pop get popular in the US and not J-pop? Because it has too much substance. It's too thoughtful. I can't get behind so much of K-pop because it's so manufactured, and I hate the behind the scenes aspect of it so much. Not to mention that I hate the fandoms, and I don't like most of the music, so that's just a fucking trifecta through the heart of me not getting into K-pop. Loved that track. That was pure beauty. Thank you for sharing that, Zemzam. Now we're listening to something else. Wow. 2 in a row. Outside of the confines of my native tongue. I appreciate it. This is, apologies if I butcher this, Seisai Hashimen. Modern metalcore with a poppy twist. Okay, Stannis, let's see. BTS stands have emptied the stadium and the chat. Yeah, it's factory produced. Just tested in front of 1 million test focus groups first. Just tailor-made to be the selling point of how we can sell these kids 1 million things they don't need. It's totally up to you, Nicholas. Were you wanting to send another one, you mean? If not, I tell you what. Why don't we save it for the next stream? Let's save it for the next stream. We'll be back next Sunday. We'll be back. Can't do it all in one night. I appreciate you, though. I definitely am going to be coming back, especially to that first one that you sent that I ended up saving. We will momentarily be doing a saves reveal, the ones that I ended up giving a full-on thumbs-up save to my Spotify. Added others to playlists, but these I will call out all of the ones by name that we actually got to save on. Thumbs up for, I'm going to say a light thumbs up for our last track. I, again, apologize, Seisai, if I completely butchered the name on them. Interesting, but not, slightly interesting, I should say, but not really feeling very, unique to me in that sense. I was expecting something a little bit different, but maybe that's just on me and my expectations. All right, I believe this might be our final one here. Alan's Hand, Della Bongo featuring Skylar Accord, I believe from Issues. Oh, shit. So, okay, hold up a second. Do I have this right? Skylar Accord, is that who I'm thinking of? That is the one I'm thinking of. Damn. The person that sent this in is named Skylar and said something new and special for y'all. If this is actually Skylar Accord, dude, what's up? I'm pretty sure this is the dude that played bass with 21 Pilots, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. I didn't even notice. Holy shit. That's insane. On our last song. Wow, I was so in on looking up this next person. So I'm pretty sure you completely missed all this, but I'm pretty sure Skylar Accord sent this one in because the user is named Skylar, and Skylar was in Issues. This is Alan's Hand, Della Bongo, featuring Skylar Accord, and the person that sent it said something new and special for y'all. That's crazy. If that's actually Skylar, if that's actually you, dude. Thank you. Fan of some of your playing. Not so much. I was never really into Issues, being completely honest, but I loved what you were doing with 21 Pilots. I believe Skylar played bass with them on the Scaled and Icy tour, and I really enjoyed the presence that you had. And the live event that they did, the live stream thing, wow, dude, you crushed it. So now, with that praise for Skylar Accord out of the way, let's listen to Alan's Hand, Della Bongo featuring Skylar. That killed me, dude. I was talking the entire time. I have no idea how long I was gone for. How long was it? I think we've got Lost Souls after this. Is that right? The Lost Souls Childhood Died. And that will be our final song after this.
Right
30 seconds to a minute. Okay, could have been worse. 30 seconds to Mars, but it'll take me even less just to get to your heart. Jesus Christ, when you sit on my face, God speaks to me. That's a bold ass fucking lyric. Damn, dude. It's kind of like a... This feels like it would be... this is a compliment, but it feels like it would be on like a FIFA soundtrack or something. Might be a little bit censored on there, though. Sit on my face in FIFA. Yeah, that's totally go hand in hand. Or ass and face. Ooh. I thought Jared Leto was also great in Requiem for a Dream. Dallas Buyers Club too. But most things, not a fan. He just, especially past since like 2010 and up for the most part, other than Dallas Buyers. It's like funk combined with some like sensual pop from like the 90s or something with modern traces. It's interesting. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Like I was feeling 90s pop, but yeah, maybe a little bit of that Chili Peppers, 90s Chili Peppers makes sense too, Andrew. Catchy. I'm not in love with it, but it sounds pretty fresh. I say a light thumbs up. Let's get it over with, man. Ooh, little punch out on the bass there at the end. Nice. Well, thank you, Skylar. If that was you, actually you that sent that in, I appreciate you, dude. Had no idea that you were familiar with the channel. Appreciate your work and your contributions to the various projects I've heard you in over the years. And now for our final song of the evening, guys, let's take it out on Mr. Drown's request that we accidentally skipped over, but maybe this was saved last for a reason. This is Lost Souls, Childhood Died. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys so much. This is going to be my last dance. We will be back with more uploads on the second channel this week. Oh, fuck. Dude, Brad he would slide in at the last fucking second. That snake, he's like, you know what? Snipe Mr. Drown. Nope. This is like an eBay snipe. You gotta be the last bid? No. Looks like Brad will take us out tonight after that. Bradley, taste in music. End on my song, pussy. Call me bussy or no deal. Pussy was my... Pussy was my brother. Call me bussy. Brad is cheating, man. Yep. You're both mods. Duke it out amongst yourselves. Right at the end of a 4-hour stream, Bradley shows up. How long have we been live now? Let's see. Yeah, we're closing in on 4 hours. Fucking A, dude. I was expecting like some like, I don't know what I was expecting, like some Simple Plan shit, like childhood died. I don't know. I have trauma from taking one for the team. This is a lot more than that. It's reminding me more of Architects. My band is better. Anyways, Brad, I've seen the title, and I have to agree. Just based on merit alone. Oh, that's crazy. We actually missed one other one, too. I reloaded the Streamlabs thing, and we missed 2 others. Holy shit, we ain't done yet. And Mr. Drown, Lost Souls one showed up when I refreshed it. That's crazy. Classic Streamlabs. Fuck. I think it almost works better with the music video, which I have up over here, and it's pushing that into the light thumbs up. And the fact that it reminded me of Architects. They're good shit that I fucking remember so super, super well from 2018. All right, Brad. Let's see what you fucking got. And then we're getting straight into the 2 that we missed after that from Dan Oli and a Wookiee and a German. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Headphone users down now. Duck and cover. Including me. So this is the latest signee of Flex Entertainment.
And there was a fat clown whose name was Ronald. Yeah.
Brad, remind me again the story of these guys, how you signed them. This ain't no radio song.
Yeah, well, I like big pieces. Yeah. That's what I said. Well, I got kicked.
Brad tasted humor.
That was number 2. And the man working there asked me what I want. And I said, give me some poo.
I can feel my soul leaving my body.
So that's what I feel. Give me some poo. So that's what I feel.
The copyright song, right?
McDonald's! Shut up, McDonald's!
How did Brad do this? How? We back. Wow. All right, I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit just in case to help get through these final 2 songs that we have. One of them shouldn't be a problem. This one might. This is Mama Spider that Danioli sent in. And then we have one from a Wookiee and a German, a live version of a song. So I'm hoping that shouldn't be copyrighted. Yeah, any submissions after 3 hours can be dangerous for sure. I don't know if this is a new track from Mama. Let's see. Hannah would love the name. Hannah has jumping spiders. I love some Mama. Jason introduced us to them. No, this is on their album. That's right. This isn't one of the ones that I have saved from the album, but it's been a while since I've heard it. I like that album as a whole. I'm actually waiting on the vinyl. It was back ordered when I ordered it. This will do as a placeholder for now. Like a spider catching nothing. Yeah, been there. It's really interesting to watch jumping spiders and their element, like doing their thing, catching. Brad trying to get a refund right now. Yeah, let me hit triple charge on Brad real quick. Damn, I might have been missing out. It's been a minute since I've heard this. This is super chill. It's just hard sometimes because a lot of songs can sound similar on an album like this. Not all of them will jump out at you, but I'm going to resave this one. So many bangers on this album, man. Medicine, Motorbike, Speeding 72. Rockstar, the song that got me into them. No Stage, and now Spider. Catching nothing. You weren't there for what I had to hear. The shrill screams. Absolutely, Mr. Drown. It's been a fun one. Nothing. Well, if you see this afterwards, Spider's absolutely a thumbs up. I don't know if you'll be able to see this in the VOD or not. Spider catching nothing. I've been waiting a long time for this moment to come. I'm desperate for anything else.